Good morning, everyone. This is NMBC with Natalie Hendricks. It's currently a bright and sunny Wednesday, July 24th, here at 7 a.m. in Marcainne. This summer has been beautiful up north, but I can't say that much for down south. Hurricane Laura continues to make its way through the southern border of the U.S. and across Central America. As the voice trails off, we see a young boy in his room thinking, and what is he thinking about as he stares up at a ceiling?
Church bells ring. A beautiful blue dress with yellow accents.
Untraditional.
Yeah. A white suit with a white suit with a yellow undershirt. Kane's never looked better in a blue dress before. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually really not that detailed. It is just like the hypotheticals. It's like the what ifs. Kane can't help but think about how he can't just help but think about Rising Star, and and then he starts to beat himself up about it, and he's like, wait, no, this isn't even a date. Like, this isn't. We're not going on a date this Thursday. That's not what this is. We're just hang out, right? That's all this is. I mean, I want it to be a date, but there's no way she wants it to be a date. I mean, like, look at me. And Kane looks at, sits up in his bed and looks across at a crappy mirror that he has laying on its side on the floor.
Yeah.
As he kind of leans down and looks at himself in the mirror. He goes, I mean, yeah, look at me, and sits back down in bed, and stares at the ceiling, and he immediately says that, and he's like, it's on a date. The moment he's staring at the ceiling again, church bells ring. It's and he's just like, but what if, right? And he's starstruck. He's a love-struck teenage kid who has finally understood what it means to be just enamored by somebody. Mm-hmm. He lays in bed awake in the morning, having actually reaching over to turn off his radio that was playing to tell him about the morning news and the hurricane going on, and he reaches over and shuts that off because it's distracting him from the important thoughts.
Yeah.
As he really spends 3 hours just laying in bed, which is a thing he doesn't really do anymore, before eventually getting out of bed and at 9 a.m. leaving the house so that he can get to work at 10 a.m. on Harbor.
Wonderful, yeah. Before you do that, you do check your email. And you have a DM on Buzz Hero. It's literally Buzz. I didn't explain this last session, but it's literally Buzz, all caps with their logo, and then just Hero, all caps, slightly smaller font.
Somebody's looking.
Yeah, just in case somebody's looking. As you open up the Buzz Hero app, and you have a message, a DM from Agent Moreno, at a bright 8 a.m. this morning. As you click and open it up, it is structured like an email, though very short, and it just goes, good morning, Sunny. I hope the day is going well for you. We would like to discuss some opportunities for you if you are available sometime after lunch today. I am available later. It would require that you have a time slot available from this Friday to possibly next Friday if you are available.
A time slot of a full week.
Mm-hmm.
Kane sits up in bed quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. She said this to me 3 hours ago. I spent the last 3 hours staring at my ceiling.
Oh, no, it's only because you leave for work at 9.
Yeah.
You probably would have checked it before you left, so only about an hour.
Yeah, probably.
And is this an email? Or is
this is a DM on Buzz.
Oh, okay, never mind. That makes pretty urgent.
Yeah.
Especially if she wants to turn around of you guys being available at Friday.
Yeah.
She did not send this to because you guys do have a group account.
I don't get off work until later in the evening today.
Mm-hmm. She said she is available later if you cannot find a time after lunch, but
I can't really put this off. It's a buzz message. It's immediate.
Mm-hmm.
It's not immediate. A phone call.
You could always just text her and see if she responds quickly.
She's a human person.
Be like, hey, I got something, but maybe later.
Kane wants to prioritize hero stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows, technically speaking, he is not paid at the docks for a 12-hour shift.
Yeah, true.
He is paid for the work he does.
Mm-hmm.
That Mr. Wynn has just decided is worth $100 because it takes Cain 12 hours to get that.
Because he's a skinny ass,
because he's a skinny fucking loser ass bitch ass boy. Yeah. Cain launches out of bed. Fuck getting there at 10. I'm getting there early today. I throw my clothes on. I text back Agent Reno, and I just go, I will be there at 1 o'clock.
Wonderful. I will see you then.
Yep. I get my stuff on. I walk out the door. Or like I walk out of my bedroom door, and immediately Mike is there, and I just go. Sir. I walk around him.
Are you cooking tonight?
I will pick up dinner. And if I don't pick up dinner, I will Instacart dinner. I will Uber Eats dinner. You will have dinner.
Your mom, she made you lunch in the fridge? He seems also confused about this.
Yeah, Cain is baffled. He's never experienced this before. Ever. She's never made Cain a lunch before.
Yeah, he's still pointing at it. I think she's going through something. I don't know.
Okay.
She said we talk about it later.
Can you check? Yeah, definitely check on her?
Yeah.
When it
comes to your mom, yeah.
When it comes to like, this, the well-being of my mom, it's just like a. It's the date. It's the date. No, it's the date. Yeah. He doesn't know that. He doesn't understand. He's dumb. He doesn't understand when the date, like, the date means that she's made me a lunch today. What? Tomorrow.
As you walk over to the fridge, you open up the door. There is a like cardboard bag or like brown paper bag. It just has Cain written on it in black Sharpie. You look over, there's like a fresh new Sharpie pack on the kitchen cabinet.
I haven't owned Sharpies in this house in years.
Yeah,
I went years hungry at lunch in school. I'm an adult now. What? I grab the bag and I look inside of what is it?
Yeah, you open up. It is a Ziploc bag of like decrusted, cut diagonally sandwich, an apple, and there's like a little note and it's like, "Congrats on your day. I'm so proud of you." And it's almost infantilizing, almost nice, way too late.
Yeah, fucking like genuinely 10 years late. I put the sticky note back inside.
Yep.
I close the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I take the bag with me. I'm not going to say no to lunch. Cain burns through so many calories.
I was going to say, it's not enough for you.
No, but like...
It's a singular sandwich, a singular apple, and like a fruit snacks bag.
I look for the box, because there has to be more fruit snacks. I look for the box of fruit snacks.
As you go to the cupboard, there's a whole new box of fruit snacks she got for
I
this.
I take several more packs of fruit snacks. That's so funny. It's not even like she doesn't make Aaron lunch. I think she does make Aaron lunch, or at least has like a meal plan for her. She's made him lunch before, and it's just not Cain. That was not a thing we did when I was young.
Nope.
As Cain just like looks at this, and like there is like the feeling of like this is kind of awesome because like I've never had
it's
it,
a mixed bag of emotions.
But like I kind of wish this never happened. I'm gonna like I'm eating this lunch, but I really wish that this interaction never occurred.
I finally realized what you were missing.
Yeah, and like
one of the many things. You know.
It's like cool now that I have that feeling. I wish I didn't have that feling at the age of 17. As Cain walks out the door with the bag,
Mike seems as confused as you are.
I immediately get up to the rooftop, change into Sunny uniform.
Yeah.
As I'm going to promptly fall off the rooftop, hit the ground, supercharged leap, jump up super high into the air, hit the ground again, supercharged speed, and Cain is going to jump across the fucking city.
Oh yeah.
As fast as he can.
To the docks.
To the docks. And I am going to do a thing. Cain's going to practice
really quickly, roll me a real low DC wisdom check.
I got you. Cain is also going to practice something, but we'll get to that before or after the wisdom check. Okay, crazy. I do have a -1 to wisdom.
So good.
But I rolled a 15, so 14.
14. That beats the DC. As you are mid-jump, not quite at the peak, and you're quite a distance off in the docks before you see it. Where you're gonna land, in the alleyway that you're gonna land in, is one of the dock workers who's just taking a smoke break, and he knows you. And you're about to land, within 30 feet of him.
As like time slows,
Yeah.
and like Kane's not.
You're trying to figure out how to stop.
Everything's like, fuck, shit. And Kane just goes, "There's only one thing I can do." And as I'm like falling, I grab like the tip ends of my cape, and I fully yank them forward, and I parachute it just enough to get just enough fucking like gust behind me to veer myself into a brick wall to the side. and I because I'm focusing on this, I don't even absorb all of the sound. So like I absorb the impact, I don't absorb the sound. So they do hear a
what the fuck?
And then me falling.
Yeah, as you hear footsteps hurriedly in your direction.
Yeah, they turn the corner to find
as they like throw a cigarette on the ground, stomp it out with their boot. Fuck is happening?
They turn the corner to find not Sunny, but an out of breath, panting Kane, who is just like, oh. What's up, guys?
You gonna be late for your shift or something?
No, it's just super early. My mom made me lunch.
Nice. All right, kid. Get out there before Mr. Wynn sees you like this.
Disorient. Discombobulate. This is the Kane Keeps. So I say something completely fucking random and they don't question what just happened.
The fuck? Yeah.
I walk past them and I just go, new boots. I like them.
Thanks. I bought them at the new store that just opened up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, downtown Cold Heels.
What store? I don't remember this.
Yeah, he explains to you. There's like a new what is the type of store I'm thinking of? Kind of like Kohl's.
Department store,
yeah. Opened up. In downtown especially, like stores open up and then get closed every 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like him. Steel toed?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. And I go over there and I do not inform Mr. Wynn that I'm here early.
Yeah.
Because if I did, I'm sure he'd probably be like, wait for your chefs, and just to spite me.
He wouldn't even say it. He would just look at you and then he'd be like,
and
"Oh,
I know,
okay."
but so I'm not going to inform him. I'm going to begin work without and try avoiding him.
Sure.
It's gonna be one of those things. It's gonna be the fucking I-beam situation. For the last session with the fucking junkyard.
Yeah.
Where the guards are like, we have 4 I-beam, 3 I-beam. You know, it's like it'll be this one. It's just like, okay, interesting. Crates.
We
crates.
We are ahead of schedule. Not on my watch.
Exactly. The schedule? Hell no. We're dock workers. Who said we were efficient? For the next several hours, up to 1, Kane will using his newfound base super strength, get his work done extra fast.
Yeah, you with your passive diplomacy, a lot of the dock workers that pass by you, you almost get like this like kind of like highs. You get like a nice job, kid.
Yeah.
And like just like recognizations from these coworkers who like you barely ever fucking talk to you, barely recognize you as a person.
I'm fucking like mile high. I'm amazing. Kane is living the dream.
Yeah.
All he's ever wanted is for them to like him, and they do now. And Go, Dad! Anyway,
gunning it for the attaboy.
Truly, it's all Kane ever wants.
But yeah, no,
as an attaboy would fix it.
You just get like a few of those throughout the shift, and that like makes you almost work just a little bit faster.
Yeah, a little bit faster. Until eventually, like I do pick up a box that is technically 500 pounds and shouldn't be able to be lifted by a single person, and I pick it up and I go, wait, no, and I set it back down. And I go,
as the guy who you complimented his boots goes walking around the corner and just like gets a nod at you, like the same guy. You're like.
I go, oh, this one's too heavy for me, guys. Hey, can I get some help over here? Before eventually at 12:30. So literally, I'm only here for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
At 12:30, I walk over to
Mr. Wynn's office.
Mr. Wynn's office.
Yeah, as the door is unlocked and opened, as you never see any kind of expression on Mr. Wynn's face, but you do see very briefly his two eyebrows just like he's like, what,
Yep.
what is happening? As you walk in,
It's not even lunchtime yet.
yeah,
Not
he just points to the chair, goes around, sits in his chair.
Done, sir. Bay 13. Bay 13, Dock 4. Clear. He gets up and looks out the window to see that it's true.
He gets up, walks up to where he keeps all of the money stashed in, which you've never seen him walk to because he always has it out.
Yeah, he already has it out.
Yeah, counted and everything.
Sometimes he just has it in
He
his
counts it in front of you. He's probably counted already 50 times throughout the
Mhm.
day as he goes up to the money rolls and he pulls a rubber band off one and counts out the money and puts the roll back, puts the thing back, locks the thing, and then goes to the desk, counts out the money again for you. Come in early.
Yes, sir. After the board meeting, I didn't want to skip out on work.
Well, work is done.
Yes, sir.
But we do have hours for a reason.
Yes, sir. I did skip my lunch break. Would you like half a sandwich?
Sorry, that got me.
Yeah, I got you. It's apricot jam. I give him half the sandwich. Half the sandwich, my mom made me.
As you leave the sandwich down. That was mostly Trinity. I was just like, apricot jam.
Yeah, that sounds fucking great.
This is better like turkey and cheese. Yeah, as you grab your money,
Yep.
put it in your wallet, and book it on out of there.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there right now.
Yeah.
Beeline, I have already messaged the group. I'm like, hey, client wants to meet with me for a personal meeting about stuff. Don't know what that's about. I did that this morning on my way, jumping to the docks this morning. I sent that. And now I sent a message to the group chat. I was just like, hey, I'm actually going to that meeting now. I will see what it's about, and I'll keep you guys updated.
We cut away from this to a different scene. A house in Quality Hills, one of the few houses that exist here. But one of them nonetheless. It is a 2-story house, very small, more long and depth than it is taller wide. It is very similar to one of those downtown houses here in insert city.
Yep.
Detroit.
No.
Detroit, Michigan. That's where we're at.
Yup.
Don't mind us. Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit, Colorado.
Detroit, Colorado. But you know the type. It's very quaint. No parking garage, no parking lot, nothing like that. Just a small walkway with a fence step. As we zoom into the top of the second story, there is currently a young woman, fair skin, bright blue eyes, and golden blonde hair, getting ready in the mirror as she is currently tending to a large bruise and cut on her cheek. As she apparently got in some kind of fight without being in one of her forms.
Oh, no.
Yeah, as she puts a little band-aid on it that covers up the cut, or holds together the cut on the cheek. She puts some makeup over it and then decides that simply isn't enough because she'll have to answer questions about the bandage as she slaps a big blue star sticker over her face.
That's so funny.
And you know what? It does fit with her aesthetic. Yeah, as she pulls on her outfit for the day, she stuffs a hero uniform into her backpack and heads out for the day. As we cut away from that to Tana, when the fuck do you wake up?
You said muted earlier.
Yeah, way too short. She should be asleep for way long.
Yeah, that's 4 hours. That's 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
because you got home at 6.
Yeah, no, got home at 6:30ish.
Yeah, it's It's like 5.5 hours of sleep.
Oh, I guess. Sorry.
I was like,
Well, no. So that's not even a math problem. That's Lawrence's coach and forgets that people just go to sleep.
Yeah,
I
true.
can't do that.
She was exhausted. She's done all-nighters. She has not had to do all-nighters for a while.
Yeah. As you wake up at noon, Amy is still gone. You are... what?
At her normal job hours.
Yes. You are fucking exhausted.
This is why Jeff always wants coffee. I see. Okay. I'm gonna go to like the on-campus like coffee shop.
Yeah.
And grab something with some good caffeine in it. You know?
Yeah. As you get to the on-campus Starbucks, you're waiting in line as you're scrolling through your phone notifications as you see one on the Buzz app. As you click on the Buzz app, it opens up immediately into Buzz Hero. And as it does so, you have a message from Agent Moreno.
Okay, I'll click on it.
Yeah, as you click on it, you can see a similar email to the one I described to Kane. Basically saying, "Hi, I hope the morning finds you well. I was hoping we could maybe talk with you on a pretty urgent matter, though it is not an emergency by any means. After lunch sometime today. And if not, I am be available later. It's weird. But we are seeing to take up a time slot between this Friday and next Friday."
Tiana will text, I will be there, I'll probably seeing the message, that Kane puts in the chat.
No, this is private.
No, but at another point, because Kane said he messaged the group.
I put in
okay.
the group chat telling everybody that, like, hey, I got a private message from the client.
Okay.
Going to that meeting now. And, like, I
Oh,
messaged
okay,
the group
yeah,
chat
cool.
on that.
Sorry, I missed that.
Which is probably happening about this time.
Yep.
Yeah, literally right about now.
I'll send a text message. Let me know when you're done with the meeting with Kane, and I will head that way.
Ooh, power move.
Absolutely.
Or I will say his hero name.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But
They want to know.
Absolutely. Are you okay to make it here now?
Yes, I'll be there as quick as I can.
Sounds good.
I will head there immediately after I get my coffee.
After you get your coffee.
Surely you didn't wake up 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. As you get your coffee, and immediately book it to the train.
Yeah.
And then take the train back to Quality Hills.
Yep.
We cut away from that scene to, I guess,
And I go.
I want to do a scene beforehand then. We cut away to a brick wall where a perfectly even poster is put up with
Yes.
Koala Team. There is a boyish figure who has approached the poster. They kind of have a bounce to their step. He is a little bit beaten up in some ways. A little bit of bruises, some not even cuts and scratches, more just like rug burns and stuff. Just probably a kid who plays way too fucking hard outside.
Yeah.
He isn't super young. He's about 16-ish, maybe. He's got messy hair that's obviously either self-cut or cut by a non-professional. As he just kind of has this bounce in his step as he looks at this poster with bright eyes. And we shift away from this, back to client headquarters inside Quality Hills. As Sunny, you arrive first. As you arrive about 5 minutes early to when you said you would be here. As you walk to Agent Moreno's office, you knock on the door as she calls for you to open it. You walk in, there are 2 chairs sitting across from her desk. Yep. It normally has 2 chairs. It having 5 chairs for the meeting was the odd one out. Even Coach Watson's office has 2 chairs.
I take one chair, I put it in the corner. I'm kidding. No, I sit down.
I take one chair, I snap it.
I break it in half. It's just us today, Tori.
Yeah, you hear the buzz notification on Agent Moreno's laptop, but you can't see what's happening as she looks at it. Hi, Sunny. Do you mind if we wait just a bit for Alacrius to get here?
No, I don't mind. Yeah, it's fine.
Awesome. I just didn't know if she was going to be available, but it looks like she is. So, how are you doing?
Good.
Awesome.
Tired. Been working all morning.
Yeah.
It's not all morning.
I apologize to call you on such a short notice. As
good.
your agent, I tried. Yes, that is something that we'll get to when
Like a 7-day.
Alacrius shows up. Yes.
No weekend. Yeah, sorry.
It is a big opportunity for you guys. I put you guys into it. I mean this in no bad way against you guys. I wasn't expecting a response on it. But
Wait, so you put us in it? And
Well-
just the 2 chairs.
quality.
And this opportunity is not being offered to the whole group.
It seems that they only have 2 slots right now.
Okay, yeah.
And based on what I know from your guys' schedules, I figured that you would be the most likely to have.
Bullshit.
Okay, one of your jobs is under the table.
Being aware of that one.
Yeah. I figured that you guys would probably be the most likely to be available.
Yeah, it's available.
Though, of course, if you are unable to accept for whatever reason, I will try to reach out to the other members and see if they are available.
Yeah. Kane's trying to think of who like Tori would replace him with if he couldn't go, and it's just like, and like his immediate thought is, probably Paradise. Oh, but Paradise is really busy with work. Well then I guess it would have to be, and like I get to Jet. I don't even think of Boombox yet. I think of Jet, and I just go, Jet.
Gary, thanks, motherfucker.
As I think of Jet, and I go, look at me, Jet. Oh yeah, I guess Boombox. Yeah, probably true. Yeah, and it's just,
Yeah. As she keeps you with small talk for a while, you guys talk about hero stuff, how you've been acclimating to it. If you have any questions about anything, if there's anything pressing you want to ask her, you can. But if not, you guys can just wait for Alacrius.
I tell her if she wants to see something cool. Or I ask her if she wants to see something cool.
Absolutely.
Mini Sundrop Crush, and I put a little power into my fingers and I flick them, and I just make a little wind pressure as I do it, as like my fingers glow, and I go Sundrop Crush, and I like flick, and just like I like knock over like a picture frame. So yeah, sorry.
She picks it back up.
Immaculate.
I think Coach Watson would think that's really cool. I'm gonna actually, while we're waiting on Alacrius, I'm gonna show that to Coach Watson. I'll be right back.
I think he would like that.
I go in there and I just go. You just hear her like he does this.
Hell yeah!
I go back and bumped.
It's gonna keep coming to this ward just for Coach Watson.
100%.
Which is fair.
I've never
Honestly, totally.
I've already decided I'm never gonna have another coach. Like
no, that's great.
maybe other like teachers, but like I'm never gonna have another coach.
Nah, true.
I love it. But eventually, Alacrius does show up in hero uniform as you walk in. Alacrius, hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Looks fucking doggedly
Yeah.
tired.
I am sorry to call you guys on such short notice.
No, it's fine.
Anyways, as she pulls out a large stack of papers, and she pulls out and sets down a magazine. It has white on the bottom and top and red on the rest of it, and is covered in pictures of a city, and on the top and bottom it says Mexico City. Yeah.
Trinity, you're gonna go north. Trinity, as far south as it gets.
I'm cool with this.
Base as fuck. Like this rips.
Better than going north for me.
Yeah.
As
you
she
get down there,
goes.
it's winter.
So, as you guys have probably heard of, due to some of the weather issues down south, a lot of the major heroes inside Central America, particularly Vulcan, Cenote, and Ishkik, are all currently dealing with the hurricane. As such, a lot of the major inland cities of Mexico have been relatively without heroes. And Klein has a lot of relationships with hero organizations, especially outside of the States, that we usually send in backup heroes to help out with. I don't have any particulars on what you guys will be doing while there. You guys will only be there for about 5 days. The rest will be travel time. And you guys will be just expected to do hero work. It is predominantly, as we're understanding, mostly doing patrolling, so that the citizens feel safe, especially in this time of need. We are not expecting any major villain attacks, though of course we ask that you be ready and are able to handle such if such occurs. But you guys will not be the
Look
only.
at my fist.
Yeah, you guys will not be the only backup villain or heroes there. So
Oh, thanks.
yes.
Who else is gonna be there?
Right now, Klein isn't sending anybody else. We were only had 2 slots available, and you got selected for the slots. We believe Hope is sending some aid as well as Euro.
Oh crap!
Yes.
Oh my god! Hope. Well,
That's very
cool.
That's very interesting opportunity.
This is huge, yeah.
So it'd be from this upcoming Friday to next Friday is the idea?
Yes, your plane would leave about 7 a.m. on Friday this week, and you guys would get back at about 5 p.m.
Okay.
How do I explain this to my mom?
Or your bosses.
No, I can just tell them I'm going on sabbatical. But like,
Yeah, I'm probably going to need to have somebody make some paperwork to say that I have some school event going on Friday. That's pretty easy to have done.
We can have documents made up for you, especially for school. If you have any documentation that you wish to do, we do doctors, we do school,
if
we
I
do
can get
jobs.
doctors from my workplaces.
Of course.
Yeah.
I did get accepted in my position at the agency. Do I need to do anything to let them know that I will be gone for a hero? Or they're aware of my...
If they are aware that you're a hero, then
Just tell them.
yes.
Okay, I'll have to go in because I do not have any to contact my boss yet. I should have done.
Do you have that?
Who's your boss?
Gizmo.
Congratulations.
Yes.
You could probably reach out to Gizmo on the app.
I hadn't even thought of that.
Yes.
That makes sense. Yes, I'll probably do that. Though it's a couple days out, so I'm probably going to head back into the shop later.
Of course, I know it's a couple days out, but I do apologize for it being such a late.
It was
yes.
We probably want us to agree to this right now, huh?
You don't have to. Though I will say, I am going to do a little bit of moral obligation on your part. If we are unable to send somebody, that means Mexico goes without backup heroes for a while.
Okay, yes. I mean, you're right. I'm getting manipulative.
I wanted to make it clear.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, a little bit of both.
Thank you for telling us you were going to be manipulative. I appreciate it.
For little, that is actually valuable.
There is
This
still
is
a
a
chance that we can get
respectful
backup
amount of
heroes,
manipulation.
especially if you think anyone in Claw Team. All of Claw Team has been approved. It's just that we only have 2 slots that were actually
Yes, I am
allowed
perfectly
jurisdiction
fine.
in Mexico at the time.
Right.
We legally cannot send more people.
That makes sense.
Wait, we're going to be the only client heroes in the entirety of the state of Mexico?
At least on
Klein
official
does not
capacity.
operate outside of Marcainne very often.
No, I'm surprised.
You guys will be
That you're
representing
not, like,
us.
sending somebody like higher up. Like, why isn't like a member of the Six going?
We typically do not send a member of 6 outside of Marcainne for more than a week at a time.
For a week though.
Hmm?
Something like be for a week.
It's still a week.
We still don't like to do it. There have been a couple of other people who tried to grab the positions in our mid-range heroes. Either things fell through because they're not available, one of them got swept up in controversy, and ultimately, it was Bowers who signed off on Cola Team being accepted first.
Understood.
Why?
You guys are Marcainne's first hero team.
It is a good chance to show us off here.
Fascinating.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
cool.
still-
Sweet.
Even though just sent 2 of us.
Yes, believe me, if we had the ability to send all 5 of you, we would be doing so.
Okay, makes sense. It's a legal thing.
Publicity.
We tried to argue that we treat you guys as a one unit, but
Mexico's
according to
not
the
having it.
government of Mexico,
That
yes.
is still 5 people.
Yes.
That makes sense.
They probably built their laws based off of how Hope operates.
Yeah, probably.
Because Hope was first.
Yes. I'm perfectly fine. I'm capable of going.
Wonderful. I will go ahead and mark you down then.
Yes.
Again, seriously, ideas for how to tell my mom, or like what to tell my mom?
Do you have any other friends you could say you're going on a road trip with?
You guys. She doesn't know you guys though.
No, I'm more blind than Phineas. Because my hand isn't blind.
No, I see.
Yeah, just saying you and Phineas going on a road trip.
No, but I'm not gonna ask Phineas to lie to my mom. We agreed not to lie to each other's moms.
It's a very strange.
I mean, his mom's dead now, so that's not really like a problem. But
Alright. Alright. You are
I'm not gonna ask
no,
why.
you're totally good. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I will say, as per your regular patrols, we do not pay you for patrols, so you guys will not be paid for any hero work that you guys do there unless it counts as an occurrence, of which there will be. You guys just report through the app.
Same
It
way
will go
as
through the
usual.
proper Mexican channels, and we will figure it out.
Okay.
You guys will be your full expenses paid for the trip. You guys are provided hoteling. You're provided flights, including your in-between flights. You guys are also provided a 4,000 peso spending amount each day. This includes transportation fees, roughly under 200 USD.
Oh, okay.
But this is for food, transportation, and anything else that you guys want or need.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely good for this.
Okay, I'm gonna say that I'm good for it. Just put my name down for it. I'm gonna figure it out.
I will ask if you guys are available in the next day or so to go get your passports.
Oh, I already have one.
I've been to Canada twice. I've got one.
Awesome. Perfect then.
Very brief. Quebec sucks. Fuck
I don't think it's that bad.
It's terrible.
I mean, it's
Of
cold.
course you like Quebec.
I don't like the cold. I can say that much. But no, I have a passport.
I can't believe that's the thing you don't like about Quebec.
Do you remember the part about where cold is really bad for me?
Hey, do you remember the part about how it's Quebec?
That's
Okay.
fine.
All right. Kane
more
or
age for Quebec to slip through.
Sunny, would you like me to put you down for?
Yeah, put me down. I'm gonna figure it out.
Awesome. I will avoid letting your other team
Oh my
members
god.
know.
I know how I'm gonna do it. I call my aunt. I call my aunt and I say, hey, can you lie to my mom that you're taking me out of state for a week on a trip?
Kane, it's been forever. Yeah, I probably could. Where are we going on a trip to? Wait, lying. Right? Yeah, okay. But we could totally go on a trip somewhere.
And we should. And we absolutely
Road trip, am I right?
Yeah, 100%.
I've been dying for you to ask.
Now that I'm actually within 4 years of being able to drive,
You know, I got an old motorcycle at my storage place back in Ohio. I could get you a motorcycle working.
That actually kind of okay. Yeah. Work on that, but in the meantime, please tell my mom that I'm going on a out of state trip with you.
Absolutely, it's an oldie. It's I think a 2004, but I could get it working. I think I could get it working.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Okay. So where am I taking you? On the lie, of course.
New Mexico.
New Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's been forever since I traveled that far south out.
I need a believable reason as to why I'm gonna have a tan.
Okay, yeah, New Mexico it is. Let's go. When am I picking you up, buddy?
Friday.
Oh man.
Don't worry, you don't have to see mom. I'll just tell her that I'm meeting you on the edge of the city.
Sounds good. Okay, if she gives you any shit, right back to me.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, by the way, we're not getting drugs, are we? We're not doing anything illegal. A little bit of illegal's fine, but not a lot of it illegal.
I am going to Mexico.
Definitely nothing illegal over the border. I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, not illegal. I just am going to Mexico.
Okay.
You're not gonna have to deal with it. It's a lie.
Right. I'm just okay. She hangs
Why
up.
did she get so conscious? Oh, why did she get so conscientious about breaking the law? Someone tried to feed me a liquor when I was an infant. Fuck, you're still in the room.
You literally just picked up your phone. And
I'm
said,
so sorry. I zonked out. I had an idea and I just had to do it.
Yeah, no, clearly.
That's my aunt. She's great. Little reckless, little dangerous.
Yeah, I know the type.
Yeah. Anyway, now I have cover. Got it. Put my name down. I have to go explain things.
It's
Bye.
already done.
Real. What?
Yes. We will not be telling the rest of your team, so you guys can announce it to them as you see fit.
Yeah, we're gonna let them know.
Awesome.
Like tonight, tomorrow, something like that. Yeah.
Great. Perfect. Also, we do not control any news medias down there. So if you take any interviews, if cameras are put in your face, if anything happens, it is on you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Kane downloads Duolingo on his phone. He's gonna be and he pays for like the Prime and everything.
Yeah.
So that he can study nonstop.
Yeah.
Kane is going to be. No, he doesn't. Duolingo does not have because I checked it a while ago actually. Duolingo does not have a mode meant entirely for, not for mobile, I think, meant entirely for people who cannot,
dyslexic.
for people who might be dyslexic. Okay?
yeah.
Downloads it and immediately realizes that this is not going to be as useful for him as he wants it to be.
No.
Kane cries.
Yeah. You can find another app that is focused solely on speaking. And you do that. Yeah, you pay for it. It's like $5 for like the month trial, and then like doubles after that. But yeah, awesome. As you guys walk out.
It's been good. I haven't been to Mexico in a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
That's where I was born.
Cool.
I haven't been.
Oh my god, what am I worried about?
Yes, I will be able to. I speak fluent. I speak 3 languages.
Woo! 3?
Don't worry about it.
Yo?
Don't worry about it. It's a long story that I don't feel like getting into right now.
Fair enough, yeah, okay.
But that third one's not useful very much now. No, I do know Spanish. I'm fluent.
Sweet, okay, perfect. Also, stay here. I walk over to the vending machine and I buy a Mountain Dew Kickstart.
Mm-hmm.
And I buy a like one of those like Starbucks like espresso can things.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk back over to you and I just go, a little trick I learned when I was back when I had 4 jobs instead of 3. In order to keep me going, and I hand you the espresso can first.
Yeah.
I go, so you slow drink this,
Okay.
like over a couple minutes,
Sure.
10 minutes, okay? And the moment you're done with it, you don't let yourself, like, you do not give yourself time, you slam this.
That sounds like a terrible
It is a
idea.
caffeine rush like you will never understand.
Do I look that tired?
Yes.
That's fair. I was up till 6 a.m.
This will have you set for the rest of the day.
That's good to know. I'm going to go back into the shop. I got my position at the client agency.
Yes. Let's go.
My boss is very weird, but I decided they seem to think that I was going to be a coffee girl is it like that kind of intern?
Mm-hmm.
And I was very much like no. But to prove a point, I made a very nice coffee machine.
So you proved them right by being a coffee roll?
No, it means I don't have to like run across the office to go get the coffee. But it also can make like mochas and lattes and stuff.
Cool, sweet. You just built that? How'd you just build that?
They have so many tools there.
You just
It's
did
a coffee
that.
machine.
That's pretty
They're
complicated.
mixing liquids. They're like keeping liquid.
Alright, stop. You're making me feel dumb. Quit it.
Okay. The measurements were hard. I made a lot of messes. But I also did something else as part of my test. I had to work on. Workon's giving me a lot of credit. I had to put a arm back on Strike's mech suit. So I got to do that. I got to touch it and like work on it a little bit. That was pretty cool.
Work on it is
Yeah, strong word. Again, strong word.
term.
But also like that feels cool to be able to say. She doesn't do
your
wrong.
shoulders and I hold you still and I go. And you didn't seal the suit? Just for me?
Steal
For your
suit?
friend Kane?
I learned.
For me, your best friend Kane? I'm just kidding. I'm
I
just giving you
learned
crap.
today-
That's super cool.
I also met Strikes this morning.
What? And I what? It's like it echoes in the halls.
He has a lot of person, I'll say that much.
You just met another member of the Six.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys are just standing in the hallway here, talking. It's the main hallway that goes from the mentor room, Agent Renault's office, Coach Watson's office, into the further facilities down past that, like the gymnasium and the gym. As you guys can see, covered in black sweatpants, black t-shirt, and her yellow amberish eyes, and black hair that falls down, with the
And,
black duffel bag. She
And,
fucking,
fan wraps already on.
yeah. She's not like gothic. It's kind of a little bit emo punk, a little bit. As Natalia, is.
Hey, what's up? He's already leaning on the wall. He's like real chill. Like my heart was racing, but now it's fucking
Yeah, she's like was about to like go around. You guys.
both of us are just like.
she looks at you guys. What's up? Continues walking.
She like walks away and Kane just goes, "What am I feeling?" Like
You're very much confusing me.
There's no...
What?
Whatever.
Speak your words. You're not making clear.
There's no way I'm the only one that notices.
What? That she's attractive?
Please. Hot is the word. I'm kidding. No,
So
no,
much.
Kane doesn't say that. Kane just looks at you and goes, she's just so much cooler than us. Look how cool she is. Watch. And Natalia.
Yeah?
She says, she turns around and it's just real nonchalant. It only does a half turn and I just go, see? Sorry, proving point. You rock.
Ignore him. I'm very sorry for him.
You kids are funny. She keeps walking.
Kane's so perplexed. She doesn't understand the feelings he has.
So Kane, your whole thing is that you think that she is very cool, right?
Yeah, she's super cool.
Have you noticed that you do the exact opposite of what she does most of the time? I'm just curious.
Do you really think I'm not aware that I'm a loser?
I don't know. I'm asking. I cannot tell.
I spent 17 years of my life being a loser. I'm pretty aware.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. Because you seem to have this infatuation with being cool, and then you...
No, I have infatuation with cool people.
Oh, okay. So, that makes more sense. That explains a lot, actually.
I know that I'm never going to be cool. I get it.
You might be. I don't know. But, I mean, you could work on it. That's for sure. I'm not trying to be mean.
No, I know.
Speaking of... Anyways, back to what we were talking about before. I do have something for you. As I'll hand the signed copy of Strike's book.
I don't even know it's signed yet, because it's signed on the inside, and I go, oh, cool, I've been meaning to pick up a copy of it.
Open. Yeah, I don't really want that. I'm also not going to... I'm not going to lie.
You were right into my backpack.
I'm not even going to read it. I talked about it for 10 minutes.
This is one of the greatest gifts anyone has ever given.
I'm glad I could give it. Because I cannot. He seems nice, but I am not...
Sonny lifts his goggles and kind of wipes a tear away from under his eyes. It's one of the few gifts he's ever been given.
So, I'm going to go spend an unhealthy amount of time working on things in this lab. I'm going to try to make a suit for myself.
Do what I told you.
I will. They have many.
That's a terrible idea.
Oh, it's terrible for your body.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cam's not going to do it.
If you don't grow up, you'll be a legend. You'll feel like God for about 5 minutes.
Oh, God.
Crazy that. Anyways.
But I'm going to go work on probably making myself a better suit than whatever I got right now.
I like your suit.
It is a morph suit. Okay. It is like a morph suit you can get at Spirit Halloween. That is where I got
Only
it.
when they're open.
I know, that's where I got it.
I'm wearing a literal wetsuit.
That is better than a morph suit.
I guess.
At least,
Actually, to be clarified, I'm wearing the shirt to a wetsuit.
No, that's right.
These are cargo pants that we dug into. They're actually, I guess not cargo pants. They're BDUs that I stained
I
and cut.
plan eventually making everybody's suits, but I can't keep just doing side projects. I've got to do actual projects too. So.
Yeah.
Which is fun as well. Fun fact:
I've got a couple ideas for a super suit, but they're kind of out of my price range right now.
That's fair. I can use scrap material and spare material for free. I can use that stuff, so that's most of what I'm going to use. I can request materials for projects, but we'd actually have to pay for them. So.
Definitely focus on your suit, though. Let's meet back up tomorrow at the concert, okay?
Oh, yeah, that is.
We'll message the party, make sure everybody knows. Peace.
Peace.
Bye. Goodbye. I gotta go. I rush home, and I go in, and I'm like, I wait, actually, I patrol for a couple hours.
Yeah.
I get dinner for my family, and over dinner, I break it to my mom, Erin, and Mike, that my aunt, it's not her name for it yet, but my aunt has invited me on a road trip to New Mexico.
As within the course of that conversation, your mom and Mike are not very astute individuals, but one of them eventually goes, a road trip to New Mexico. When are you getting back?
That's a good point. I told her that I don't think we're going to be able to drive to New Mexico and then back in the span of a week. Her response was, if we don't get to New Mexico, then it's a fun time wherever we're at on the way to New Mexico.
As your mom goes, sounds like her.
Yeah.
I got an important question about this woman. Is she biologically your aunt, or is this just like one of your mom's friends? That's just called aunt?
She is biologically my aunt.
Okay.
She is biologically my aunt.
Okay.
Though your mom would not prefer it.
Yeah, my
I didn't know this was like an old college friend.
No.
Or something like
This
that.
It's not a bear it was.
This is her sister,
Okay.
unfortunately.
It's just randomly fucking a Cheryl from college. It's just like, oh my god, you're such a sweetie pie. We're gonna road trip him and I. It's like, what the hell? No.
Some people have that relationship with, like,
Oh yeah, no.
their
One of my
parents'
dad's friends, I call him Uncle Walrus.
yeah, exactly.
Best friend since
yeah.
like middle school.
Look,
Exactly. Which is why I didn't know if it was like one of those situations, because like that's far from uncommon.
I mean, yeah,
That's
like
curious.
before Tony was my like stepdad.
Mhm.
Like he was a friend of the family for years.
Yeah.
So we called him Uncle Tony.
Yeah.
But we knew he wasn't our
father.
we knew he wasn't our uncle.
Mhm.
And I also like
that
Uncle-
conversation a lot
Jesus Christ,
later.
yeah, that's my stepfather. Stop.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
And also we didn't have an uncle a lot. It really was just Tony
Crazy.
or Knight of the Squeezed Grape. That was a thing for a long time.
You can't just drop that.
crazy.
You cannot just drop that.
He worked at a winery, and like in the winery, there was like a suit of knight armor and stuff.
That's iconic.
My siblings. I don't remember the start of this, but like I don't remember the start of this because I was too young. But like my entire life growing up, it was understood that Tony was the Knight of the Squeezed Grape. He is immortal. That is the lore of Tony. Is that he is immortal. And has just kind of been floundering his immortality and just not really doing much with it.
That's crazy.
But he is considered the Knight of the Squeezed Grape. Anyway,
That's
real.
insane.
Love it.
Okay.
This is fucking lore we've had about Tony for years.
I can't believe you've never told us about this
I'm
before.
a little
I'm
I'm
also surprised I've never.
actually upset about this.
Yeah, same.
I'm actually sorry I've never
This is
mentioned
good
this.
lore.
Good lord. Great lord.
It's just so like Tony's the Knight of the Squeezed Grape. It's just how it is. Like it's genuinely
It's one of those things.
It's one of those things. It's
Yeah.
like you don't mention that the sky is blue. You know, the sky. Is,
you don't mention Tony's the Knight of the Squeezed Grape.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, we go to we go to Mexico. We go to Mexico City. We're there.
Well, first off,
I know.
yeah. So the rest of Wednesday you're doing patrols, or are you heading back to?
I'm going back to working an unhealthy amount of hours at my job.
Crazy head.
I gotta get that early respect of Gizmo, especially because I'm gonna be gone for a week. I don't feel comfortable just leaving after one day.
Yeah, as you take the train again, all the way back up to First Ward. As you reach First Ward, you pass by your campus and eventually to. Oh, they never used the hammock. She's in the hammock. Ah! I'm so happy. Anyways, as you make your way past Marcainne University to Klein HQ, the double set of towers with a catwalk that lean into each other, you walk into the left side of the building, into the main entranceway, up 7 floors, outside the double set of closed doors with the kiosk next to it.
They have not given.
They have not.
They have not given me this. Do I need to go back down all those stairs to go get it set up? Oh no. I can do it. It's not that bad, but I don't want to. I'm faster than the elevators. Okay. Because it's bio credentials, right?
Mhm.
I'll try to see if there's like a way to set it up through this kiosk. I don't know if it's just a keypad or if there's potential like.
It is a keypad plus bio credentials. It's a whole software system on here that you like go through a million different interfaces for. Yep. You see like a bunch of different ways to report different like important like events.
Yeah.
You just go through. There's no way to set up an account.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah, as you knock on the door. It takes a while, but eventually the doors do. As they open up, you can see booting up is Nixie, a little ovalish drone robot, as it picks itself up off of one of the tables and goes, "Good afternoon, Tayana." Sorry, yeah, you Tayana, yeah. Good afternoon, Tayana.
Good afternoon. Can you help me set up my credentials, or do I have to go do somewhere else for that?
I am no longer able to set up credentials after the incident, but
After the incident.
but if you head to the first floor, they can help you out with such.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to go do that so I don't not have to mouth them every time.
Of course.
I'll go.
Yeah. As you go set up your credentials, it takes a while, but they eventually get you in. They have to do a full body scan. You have to get all of your fingerprints done. Both of your eyes got to get done. It's
the
terrible. They do DNA swabs. Yeah. You were known by the government.
I've been known by the government.
Yeah, you are uber known by the
They
government.
probably had to do DNA test to even get approved for the program we're part of.
True.
Ma'am, everything seems to check out, but I do have 2 shadows.
Anyways, as eventually the lady who's helping you has you test on one of the kiosks downstairs as your fingerprint seems to work. You go upstairs, back up to the 7th floor. As you do so, this time it doesn't use your fingerprint; it actually just scans your face. As it does so, the doors. Welcome back, Tiana.
Okay, awesome. Oh, I got this up. Thank you. Is Gizmo in?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. Then I'm probably just going to start working on with those mending stuff on this night. Okay. And Tiana's just going to start going through the scrap stuff and start actually doing what she was going to do last night and start trying to cobble together a super suit.
Nice.
Something simple.
So what crafting skills do you have again?
I put 3 points into super suit craft.
Yes, that's right. By the way, for audience and Lawrence,
I know.
oh, okay.
I explained it.
But for audience, last session, Hannah said that she was going to put 4 points into disabled device. We decided that would be stepping on Jet's and Victor's toes a little bit, so
we're all for in game, but on a battle level, we don't want to be too mean.
But Hannah switched that to 1 point in disabled device so that she could still deactivate the grenade, and 3 points into super suit creation. So please go ahead and roll me a crafting check for super suits.
That's not terrible. No, I'll take a 19.
Awesome. And tell me, how long are you working on this for?
I'll do a healthy amount today. If we ignore the morning that I was here 6 hours ago, 7 hours ago, probably till 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you got a 19, that's about, 6 hours of work?
Yeah.
6 hours of work. As you actually haven't started on anything. You have been cataloging, materials that they have in stock that you want. And you're looking at materials, and then you find one fits the exact color scheme. And then you ask Nixie what it does, and it's what the fuck? Eventually you find the materials that fit the color scheme that you want, but also have the stuff that you want on it. So mostly just cataloging and figuring out what materials you need to make. It ended up being a lot crazier of a project than you thought it was going to be. Because you had designed your suit last night before you started working on the coffee maker. You have a pretty good idea what you want it to look like.
Exactly.
This was filling out that drawing with every piece of everything
what
that goes.
Is going to be made of.
Which is pretty cool actually.
A lot of cool materials they got here. A lot of expensive materials they got here.
And Nixie obviously there to answer any questions that you have regarding materials and what they do, and she says a lot of words that go over your head, and you're so what does that mean? Define pseudoplasma.
Taylor has no issues asking Nixie questions. Taylor will not ask Gizmo questions.
Eventually, right when you're about getting ready to leave, not quite walking out the door, the doors, as Gizmo walks in, complete with their giant sci-fi backpack thing, their midnight gray suit that glows with these neon cool tones. As they walk in,
I did leave. I've not been here the whole time.
Good, great, good.
You were worried about that, I imagine.
I would have done it.
No,
as they shrug their shoulders, jump onto their rolly chairs, it spins over their desk. As they,
The scent of coffee in the air.
I was gonna get to it. As they jump on their rolly chairs, it slides over as they're spinning around in it. As they halt the rolly chair. What's that in my office?
I made the coffee machine.
It's a weird looking coffee machine.
It is. It is one that I made. It is. I pointed the little screen it's got. It allows you to make different types of coffee you would like.
Coffee girl.
Yes. But also, I don't have to go get them now.
Oh yeah, you do. I'm not copping out of this chair. Coffee.
Okay. Yeah, it's get a coffee.
Nixie will be coffee girl whenever she gets her hands back. But
what type of coffee would you like? You can do
sugar.
Sugar. Okay.
Sweet. Espresso. Caramel. Espresso.
Something that's more creamer than it is coffee.
Yes.
Espresso,
Wow, a person after Hannah's own heart.
True. Yeah.
You disgust me and I hate you. All of this
Tiana takes a risk and puts Cool Whip on the top of it. As
and
they
had coffee one time.
grab the coffee from you with their like giant work gloves and set it down. Okay, awesome.
I was actually getting ready to head out, so
Probably smart.
yes, I'm going to go actually the normal amount of things.
I'm probably gonna be here for the next 2 days straight. As Nixie starts to tell them about how that's terrible for their body, and they tell Nixie to shut up. Yeah.
Yes, I will probably be in tomorrow again. And then just so you know, for my hero work, will be out of. I'll be out for about a week. They're sending me down to Mexico.
Man, I get a new intern and they take you away from me, and I haven't even assigned you a project yet. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna take that week to figure out what you are able to work on without killing somebody. Yep. Actually, first project, figure out how to sew.
Yeah.
We have some advanced machines over there, but don't kill yourself with them.
I should be fine. I'm very quick.
That's the issue, I think.
That's usually not been the issue.
But just don't put your hand in the places where things go. They're very dangerous.
That makes sense.
More than normal sewing machines. Okay.
His mom has 3 robotic fingers.
You wouldn't know they have gloves.
Fucking gauntlets.
Yeah.
The fact they can manage any ounce of dexterity with that's kind of crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna get to work.
Of course, I'm going to go sleep probably.
Yeah, as they pull out a large utility belt and begin to work on it. You head back. We finish Wednesday. As you guys wake up early? Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you guys doing Thursday? Let's go first.
I do a little bit of patrolling
Mhm.
in the northern section, so 12th Ward. Kind of along the border of 11th, but not in 11th.
Yeah.
I'm close. But just, I do that until work.
Mhm.
And then I work from 9 to 2.
Nice.
I do give Joe proper paperwork. No, I don't, actually. Because the paperwork the game has had set up, and it will get sent in on...
Thank you.
It will get sent in on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Or something.
That Kane has been hit by a bus. And is just not going to be available to work for a little bit.
Amazing. Klein.
Everyone who reads that will go, Kane sounds like the kind of kid to get hit by a bus. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You do.
There's very fucking little Joe can do to complain.
What's up?
There's very little Joe can do to complain because you have all the necessary paperwork. He probably still will complain when you get back, but he'll definitely tell you how you're being too reckless that you can't afford to do that when you're working jobs and a bunch of bullshit. But at least for right now, you are safe from Joe.
Yep. Walmart Supercenter, Walmart Supercenter, my manager, who's like the only person there that knows that I exist.
Mm-hmm.
She writes me like a get better student card because she's a sweetie. Mr. Wynn. I don't know what Mr. Wynn's reaction to me. That's up to you.
Ooh.
We'll find
I guess
out
we'll find out. Yeah.
Mr. Wynn with the steel chair.
Yeah.
I show up. I'm like on crutches and I go, Mr. Wynn, you'll never believe it. And he just goes, you missed work. I was in the hospital, Mr. Wynn. You missed work.
You could have at least done 3 more days while you were here and you're doing all that work so early.
Yeah, anyways. What are you doing today?
Workshop?
Workshop?
Yeah. We're about to get an unhealthy work-life balance with everything involved. And then later will be the
as
concert.
a school event is set up. Fake school event, and that is sent to your parents. More like sent to you to hand to your parents.
Yeah, exactly.
They have a few questions about it. I think Tiana fumbles the ball a little bit, but it really doesn't matter how much you fumble in front of your parents because they ultimately trust you.
Yeah. And like I very much make it clear that it's something you got shoved on me very recently. So like I'm also anxious about it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Bauer. Just tell them Mark Bauer suggested it.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I mean that's just facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Diana will spend another probably just a normal. No, she can't spend 8 hours. Probably 5 hours there because she has to go also do the band.
Gig work.
Yep. So she cannot be too unhealthy today.
Awesome. Yeah. As you continue working on your super suit, you have
Specifically today, she's working on learning how to sew with the machines.
Yeah.
Is what she's
Ooh. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
because that's what Gizmo told me to do.
yeah.
And that's my boss.
These machines don't just have needles because needles can't pierce a lot of super suits. Most of them have some kind of either one of them is just a very very fine, very durable needle tip. Another one is a laser machine. That is kind of like a surgery laser machine that can only cut and engrave and pierce fabric. But that is the one that's probably the most dangerous one.
Yeah.
But that being said, it does very fine work, and it engraves stuff like the designs that you guys see on the super suits. It can go through pretty much any material. Granted, you have to configure it to every single fucking material you have.
Just rip through it.
Yes. But yeah. Pretty dope stuff.
That's what's happening for today.
Awesome. Yeah. As you just like work on some scraps. Pretty shoddy work.
Yeah.
You're not used to doing this. But you're figuring it out.
Exactly.
When I leave work, I tell my boss, I go, I think things are really starting to look up, Joe.
Oh, they better. You've been doing a little whatever's going on in your life lately.
Yeah, but I'm really sure that's everything up from here.
All right, get out of here. What is this? A movie?
You're right. Sorry, I leave, and then from outside. I'm kidding. I get it.
You're out of there by 3 p.m., right?
What's up?
You're out of there by 2, right?
I'm out of there by 2.
Okay. Important
I
questions.
only work till 2 at the convenience store.
Important questions.
And the moment I'm out the door and out of sight of Joe and the camera, I'm hauling ass like no one has ever hauled ass before.
Yeah.
I I make Tiana look slow. Like I'm going fucking insane style. I think for just a brief moment on like a long straight street, Kane does just go, fuck it, and like it hits 250 for half a second.
Nice.
Before like going, shit man, I didn't like I'm just slam to a stop.
Yeah. Awesome. As you're making your way to Meridian Steakhouse, right?
Is that where she told me to meet her? No, she said
at the train station. Yes.
Train station.
Awesome. Yeah. As you make the usually 30-minute trek from Joe's Umingo, right, or Ann 11 to this train station in Quality Hills. Yeah. You cut that down significantly. I'm not sure what it would make it. Probably like a 10-minute, or is it shorter than that?
I'll give you an acrobatics check. I think 10 minutes is the max. Based off what I roll, you let me know how much more I cut off, than just getting 10 minutes out.
Sure thing. Because you guys agreed to meet.
Great.
You guys agreed to meet up when?
It's okay. It's
3? 3, yeah.
3. Still 14 now.
14. Oh. 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay,
yeah, as you make your way over there.
That means
you're still, yeah.
I'm still 50 minutes early.
Yeah, as you get to the train station, it's full of people. It's in the middle of the week, midday. Yeah.
I'm dressed up as Sunny.
Yeah.
As I, kind of hang out at the train station. People walk past and I go, "Civilian, good sir, ma'am, hello, hi, yes."
Yeah.
Yep.
Most people pass by you. They seem a little confused. You do get a little bit of people going, "Wait, quality team, yeah?"
Yes, quality. Amazing
It
heroes.
takes the first person to say it, and you're about to go into your spiel before like other people hear them say that, and then like suddenly you're swarmed by not like tens of people, like
Yeah.
10 people though.
It's too many people.
It's too many people.
That's double the amount
Yeah.
of people Kane knows in his life. I'm just kidding.
As a lot of them are wanting to talk to you, and you're trying to go into your spiel, but other people are cutting you off, and you are like, "Can I get a selfie with you?"
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Are you like on social media? Can we follow you? Like,
I'm on Buzz now. Yeah, you can find me.
yeah. What is your thing?
Sonny.
Yeah, it's like everyone pulls out their phones.
Make sure to follow Paula Team too, though. Like, follow that
Yeah,
one first.
yeah,
Don't worry about me. Follow Paula Team. Follow. Hey, I have to like on Paula Team.
That is so funny.
I take on my phone too a ton of selfies.
Yeah.
Every person that wants a selfie on their phone, I take a selfie with them on my phone as well.
Yeah.
Just at the same time, like we put our phones up next to each
Nice. Yeah.
other. As I do that, I get a ton of selfies.
In the crowd is about a 5'4" individual. He is a figure that we, the audience, have seen before, looking at a poster. He has...
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Is this the kid that puts up the posters?
No.
Can it be?
Sure, yeah.
Based, yeah. Sweet.
That makes something really funny, but yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sure, it's the kid that puts up the posters.
Based.
Yeah. He has shaggy brown hair, super curly. He has glasses, like sunglasses, on his forehead, lifted up currently. A big gap between his front two teeth. A number of bruises.
He sure does, yeah.
Yeah, and rug skins and bandages across his face. Freckles across his face. These kind of like round ears that go out a little too far. These large boots that are untied. The laces are untied.
Kane stops as he sees a
yeah.
perfect mixture between him and Jet, and he panics.
Yeah. As he goes, Hey, Sonny,
man.
yeah,
Sonny.
I like put up your posters, dude. Like Quality Team's posters.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, did you put up the one that's in that alleyway between
Yeah,
UPS
he's like
and
bouncing.
the one between UPS and Big Allen's Butcher Shop?
Yeah, the place that always stinks like hell.
Oh my god, I come to that alleyway all the time. I just saw it the other day. It's awesome.
Really, is it still good? Because the last poster I put up like got ruined.
Yeah, no, it looks great. It looks great.
That's awesome. Can I have a selfie with you?
Yeah, man, let's go. Can I have something with you?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah. As he holds out his phone is fucking cracked out.
As like I take a selfie with him.
Yeah.
I just go, hey, you know what? You want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Okay. As I just go, everybody, do not try what I'm about to do at home. As I go to at the train station, I hop up, do like a backflip and like land on my back and bounce myself back up immediately, just to build up a little bit of energy. And when I land back on, I just go, check this out, and I squeeze my fist and I boost my super strength just in my hand to make my hand glow. As then I take a selfie with him with a glowing fist.
That's so cool.
Whew, okay, a little bit unfair on that, but that's alright. I'm gonna have to tamper that. Anyway, yeah. Super cool, man. Why are you so beat up?
I tried skateboarding for a while and I gotten like I'm really bad at it, dude. I also like jumping everywhere, and I
love jumping
a
everywhere
lot.
too. You're gonna see me jumping around 12th board all the time.
Yeah, is it true that you can like jump on buildings?
Wanna see?
Yeah.
I boost my leap, just like one rank, and I like 20, 30 feet in the air.
Yeah. How do you do that? How do they get
Powers?
Yeah, well, yeah, but like, don't you have to like get hit first?
That's why I jumped off the train station.
That makes so much sense. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. No. I
don't do that. Like I said, don't do that. You can't. You will be hurt. That's a 20-foot drop. Don't do that.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I point at everybody around me. Don't. Don't.
By the way, my name is Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
Sonny.
People just call me Jay a lot.
Okay, Jay.
Yeah.
I like it. Hey. You should watch the videos that are up on like news stations and stuff of Boombox. Boombox also skateboards. If you're looking to get into skateboarding, that's a great video to watch. He's really good at it.
Okay, yeah. That's awesome. Thank you, Sunny.
Yeah, 100%, man. Do you mind if I put I'm putting selfies, all the selfies I got up on my Buzz account later. Mind if if I put yourself?
Go ahead. Yeah, I'd love that.
Sweet. And I pat him on the shoulder, and somebody thinks nothing more of it. He just like what a cool interaction with a person who likes me. Sweet.
Yes.
It's,
there's a lot of them.
You got a fucking high right
yeah,
now.
you get permission from everyone who takes a selfie with you. Can I post you? Can I post you? Yeah. And I'll
I think one person just goes, no. I'm like, oh, why not? Don't want my face up.
I'm not on social media.
I'm not on social media. I'm like, oh, good for you. Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, eventually, as just about as the crowd starts to die down, you see Rising Star walking up the staircase onto the train station floor. As you can see her ponytail bouncing, as she kind of looks around and finally spots you.
Sweet. Okay, I just had the craziest 50 minutes of my entire life.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lots of selfies. Lots of talking with people.
Yeah, happens, all the time.
Yeah. Wow. I've never had that happen before.
Speaking of, we should probably get on the train.
Yep.
Yeah, as like you guys can already hear people like recognizing you. The conversation isn't like, oh, two superheroes. It's more like, is there an attack? Like, and when there's one, it's cool. When there's two, it's like,
what the fuck's happening?
yeah. As you guys,
no paparazzi. I like make my my hand glow so it obscures my face
so
with
cool.
the fucking slur.
Yeah, as you guys hop onto a train cart, as a few people like acknowledge you on the train cart but don't actually like approach you. As Rising Star is hanging there. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys got it, but she pulls out a little card. I got these when I got hired on.
What is it?
It's a gift card for Meridian Steakhouse for 2 people.
Oh yeah. We got that. We got that for team. We burned all the way through it. There was 5 of us.
Honestly, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's in Meridian. Most things don't go very far.
Yeah, and that steakhouse. I ate a $50 steak that night. I've never eaten a $50 meal before. Just the steak was $50.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got them, and I didn't really have anyone else to invite, so, because, like, I guess I like, knew you guys as heroes, but there's, like, 5 of you, and I only have the 2.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah, 100%.
So I decided if we're gonna go to the concert anyways, like, why not just...
Yeah, get, like, Leonard.
Yeah, I guess it is a little early. They're probably gonna be weirded out. I'm sure we're not the only ones that, like...
No, it's fine, yeah, it's like past lunch, I mean, like...
Man,
look, if people can have brunch, we can have lunner. Okay? Like, just saying.
We're going with lunner now?
Lunner. Lunner's just too much dinner. It's not enough lunch. Yeah, it's closer to dinner time.
Okay,
Anyway.
so, like, what's on the menu? Surely you had something else, but than just steak.
No, it's like steak and fish and stuff, and it's like it's like a lot of potato products, like mashed potatoes, French fries, curly fries, potato discs, and I just like I get on a potato rabbit hole. That game remembers the potatoes fondly. A lot of other vegetables, a lot of seafood, a lot of vegan dishes. Also, like several super high calorie options, like super high calorie. Like there's a 5,000 calorie dinner.
Oh my god!
That you can get. I think it's for like speedsters and stuff.
Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Just like people who need more calories, which I think I'm one of those people. I spend so much money on food now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think your power maybe raises your metabolism, or are you just that active with it?
I think I'm definitely just really active, but when I boost myself when I boost only one thing, not everything gets boosted, but when I boost like multiple things at once, it's like my whole body's just on overdrive, and I just burn through so much. So much.
That's actually funny. I have a weird thing too. My forms take up a lot of energy, so I crave caffeine like a lot afterwards. And I got to the
Oh,
point where I was drinking way too much caffeine, and then I went to my doctor, and they said you're fine. So I think I just like need caffeine
caffeine.
kind of now. I
Cool.
could go without it. I just man, it'd fucking suck.
Oh yeah, I reached my backpack, like slim backpack that I bought
Mm.
for my super suit. And I reach into it and I pull out a Mountain Dew Kickstart I got
Yeah.
from the vending machine at the
Yeah.
Klein, and I just go here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Uh, cool. So like, and like Kane realizes he sits here and she's like, I don't know if this counts as a date. Is this like he's thinking to himself?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, do I ask her? Should I just be straightforward? And like as he's thinking
And
about
as he's
this,
thinking that, she cuts you off. Oh, sorry, that's you had
Yeah.
something. She
No.
cuts you off, and she's like, "Man, wait, is it actually like over the canal like that?"
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
she's
like
like
that,
she's just
yeah.
scrolling through like images on Google.
They actually have a
That's
balcony
so
where if you
cool.
look, they have a balcony where if you look directly down, it's just water beneath you because the building kind of leans over
That's
the water.
awesome. There's no pictures of the balcony.
Yeah, I don't think normal people are allowed to go to the balcony. Well, I mean, normal people aren't allowed in the restaurant in the first place, but I don't think normal heroes are allowed on the balcony. I think that's the 6th balcony.
Really?
I guess we saw. Remember how we told you we met Jade Emperor?
Yeah.
That's where we met Jade Emperor.
That's
was
so
on-
cool. Do you think we're gonna meet Jade Emperor?
Maybe I don't know why.
Probably
you beat her
not.
so
You guys,
early.
yeah, you guys are, yeah. Man, that would suck if nobody's there because you're there early. Like,
He's
it
with
would
his
still be
wife and
cool.
She's really pretty.
Hmm?
He was with his wife and she's really pretty.
He's married?
I guess.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a wife. I don't
She
know, hero.
is Liam Davis married?
Yeah.
You guys like go on a Google deep
Yeah.
dive. No, he's not married.
Oh, they're just dating or maybe family, friend.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know why I just assumed wife. It speaks to something deeper within me. I don't know about that.
I don't think it's that serious.
Kane's soul labeled as wife man.
Yeah, as the conversation dies down for a few times, as you're like anxiously like, okay, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna ask her, and then she cuts you off with
Yeah.
some just fucking nonchalant topic. And she goes, oh man, yeah, so also, you probably relate to this, like, you're super strong.
Mhm.
So I was like out patrolling, and I found a guy like trying to rob somebody.
Okay.
And he like wasn't armored with anything. He was just like a guy. And I was like, I'm not gonna use my hero form, or like, because like that would be overkill and mean and cruel.
Sure. Yeah.
And I didn't want to scare him. And then he punched me. As just
Ow.
kind of like gestures to the star thing. So
Oh, is that like a bandage?
yeah, well, it's covering a bandage. It's a sticker.
You just got punched?
Yeah, he just like
You, like,
straight punched me.
Just like a normal person when you're not in your forms.
I don't think he knew that because of the hero outfit. He thought it, like
Well, yeah, I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure.
yeah,
most
he
people wouldn't
freaked
imagine
out.
that.
I started crying, but like not because it was in pain. I just like I think it hit like a nerve or something.
Yeah, well, I think the shock too. I mean, just like
Yeah, and
trust
so
me, I got punched a lot before my
he
powers
felt
woke up.
really bad
Oh yeah,
afterwards.
I imagine. Yeah.
It was a weird interaction.
That's wow. That sucks. Did you arrest him? Did you get him?
I talked. He offered to walk to the police station, so we like went there.
He just offered to walk
He
to.
felt really bad.
Lawrence is just imagining. That's so funny. Man.
Siri's like, okay, that's kind of.
I talked to some people out of doing drugs the other day.
Really? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Or at least like doing drugs right then in that moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Gamma has been a pretty big issue, but
I haven't seen any on the streets. I mean, we did in like a mission that we did.
I've got a few people with it. Only null, so like, I don't
Oh.
feel like the reports ever get taken seriously.
It's bad stuff though.
It is. I mean, I know like it's not like highly addictive like regular fucking gamma, but I mean, from what I hear, a lot of people rely on it a lot after they take it for the first time.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And like,
it's superpowers on demand.
Yeah, my guardians, they always like tell me like, the whole thing, weed's a gateway drug and all of that. And I don't usually think like that, but I don't like it. Granted, I'm somebody who
I
has
feel like it
powers.
just is a gateway drug, though. I feel like right? Like, I feel like it just genuinely might be.
Isn't the natural progression after that just gamma?
Yeah.
Yeah. Granted,
Like,
I have powers, so maybe I'm coming at a point of privilege, but
well, as a person who didn't have powers until less than a month ago,
that's right. I forget.
I mean, nah, like I get it. I never considered taking null or gamma, but like, I mean, the envy of seeing people with powers and
I
not
don't
having
know how
them.
anyone does here. Isn't it kind of like, I don't know, it's pricey.
Addicts always find a way.
Yeah, but if I had $100, man, like, I'd buy literally anything else.
I think that's the power of privilege speaking.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's fair though. I mean, like it's honestly good that you think this way. It's probably how heroes should think. I'm probably not so. I'm not stoked about the idea that like about like my own reasoning. I've never really considered this until like right now. That like I don't. I think it's maybe a problem that I'm so sympathetic to like people who take null. Um, I'm like I'm still gonna arrest them. Like that's not gonna be like a problem, but like it's probably not great that I'm so sympathetic to that because like that's not because like they could hurt someone or themselves.
I mean, I think being sympathetic as a hero, no matter who you're going up against, is probably a good idea.
Yeah,
I mean,
but null can make people shoot lasers out of their face.
people who shoot lasers still have families who care about them. Most of the
I
time.
mean, but like someone could get hurt is the point that I'm making. I don't want to hesitate.
Yeah.
I guess that's just what I'm saying. But
No, it's
you're right.
fine.
Like something is important. I just
Sorry, I didn't mean to make, like, our first hangout, like, political. That was really uncool of me.
it's chill. We're heroes. We
Okay.
gotta talk about this stuff. I haven't talked about this stuff with anybody.
Me neither.
Yeah. The closest I got to was with Tayon. No, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
It was with Alacrius, but she just told me that I was being ridiculous. She's a lot smarter, like a lot smarter than me. Like it's not even a close second.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes her and then like Boombox and then like very closely after that Mayfly. Like real close. They're pretty similar in my mind.
That is crazy.
Then yeah, Paradise and I are probably on the same level.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're really smart. We got some smarty pants in our party.
Well, I mean, that hopefully means you guys will probably do pretty great things.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, don't
I
cut
don't know.
yourself short.
Ultraman's dumber than a bag of bricks. But he's literally number 2 in Marcainne.
But the only
And
reason
one of the
Dr.
most
Tarragon's even in the position she is because she does science stuff for the city.
That's true.
I mean, like, could you imagine if, like, your friends start making stuff for other superheroes or just people?
I can imagine this exact reality. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I don't really make anything unless you count, like, my stupid notebooks.
I don't know what notebooks you're talking about, and 2, I don't think they're stupid.
I just doodle a lot and scrapbook a lot.
Can I go through?
As she pulls out her backpack, and she pulls out a lot of her notebooks. One that she always has on her is her notebooks with her original drawings of her forms. You see a very rudimentary Power Max, a very rudimentary Rook, and a very rudimentary Gargoyle Guardian. But there's also some other ones in here that are unnamed relatively, that have like these weird, not really amorphous forms, but just odd forms. Yeah, as she goes through and she starts telling you things. She starts talking about the really weird way she met them because they're imaginary friends, and then she goes, "Wow, I'm lame. I'm sorry."
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. What are you talking about?
Oh man, I guess I was really lonely as a kid.
angels sing as Cain has met his match.
Yeah. But these are dumb and stupid. But
No, they're great. They're great.
Yeah.
What?
She.
No, I like that one that's got like the. I mean, it's scary. I'm scared of spiders, and that's terrifying. But like the one with all of the like extra limbs is sick. Like that's really cool. Are these like form ideas? I mean, because like 3 of those are definitely.
I think they could be. I don't know. I haven't talked to them all in a really long time. Power Max and Gargoyle just kind of came to me. Rook is actually pretty new.
Yeah.
Yeah. They came back just pretty recently. I like them a lot though. They're pretty good.
But do you like talk to them now?
No.
Did they talk to you?
When they like first appear, at least with these 3, they like said something to me that I felt like in the moment was really cool and meant a lot, and I can't remember the exact words. But they like said something to me, and then like we melded as one, and then like I became them. And I'm not me when I'm them. I think very differently. I like. Sheila looks away. I'm not gonna say that. They're just really weird, especially Gargoyle. I don't like that a lot.
Yeah. I noticed you don't really talk much in that form.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I have this scrapbook.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So this is my Rising Star scrapbook. It's the one that looks the most like her. It has the whole color scheme and all of the stickers. So here are my first like superhero designs that I drew out for my costume. And like they were originally like, what is he getting into? What is he getting into?
Just literally a bag. There's nothing in it that you can get. It's just a bag. Yeah.
As she goes, yeah, there's the things are obviously like very high tech kind of like premier super suit ideas.
Yeah.
And you can see as they kind of get a bit more realistic to just things that she had in her wardrobe. She's like, but I'm working on updating it. And then these are some of the photos I printed off of my debut battle with Marcainne. And here's some sketches I did of Marcainne. And she keeps going, and it's just a lot of different things. She's like, this is me with my agent. This is me with the coach. And yeah, she just has been logging like these past few weeks for her. Even before that, there's pictures from when she was not announced that she was just working alongside Klein or talking with them. Yeah.
Oh, I've got something, and I like reach into my utility belt, and I pull out one of the things that I have listed on my items in my utility belt. As I pull out a sticker, I pull out a little sun sticker, and next to and it's just like a really like a part of the binder that you just normally wouldn't see, like maybe a corner close to like the rings. I like lift the papers and I just put it like a part of the binder that isn't even being used yet.
Yeah.
And I just put a little sticker of like like the sun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I keep stickers for like kids and stuff.
That's so smart. I did too. I thought like none of you guys were gonna do that. That's so cool. The kids love it, don't they?
Yeah. I gave a kid a lollipop the other day because he was crying. He scraped his knee. And it is crazy how fast that a kid forgets that they're in pain when you give them.
Sugar's involved, yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. I think the rest of our date, quote unquote, is looking through scrapbooks, stuff like that, talking looking through, talking about designs, talking about how each other's powers work.
Yeah.
I imagine she has lots of questions about how Cain does the things he does. And I think a lot of it really is just getting caught up in like the holy fuck, I can't believe we're superheroes kind of conversation.
Yeah.
As Cain geeks out more and more with her, until it becomes painfully aware. I don't know if she's a super big superhero, like nerd and geek. it becomes painfully obvious that Cain is.
Yeah, it becomes obvious to you that she likely wasn't up until recently. As a lot of like the older like tidbits and factoids that you like have at the ready, like she is not aware of. But when you mention something recent, or especially about a hero that is active or popular now, whether Hope or Klein or otherwise, she is able to understand. She probably has like, and she openly says to you that she's like tried to like deep dive into it after realizing that being a hero is what she wanted to be because she felt like she needed to know more about the scene.
Yeah, it was crazy that all of the augmenters had to team up to try and kill Nexus. That was really such a shit. I'm
crazy.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, no, I don't know.
It's crazy that everything killed him.
I think it's really cool being a hero. I never really like thought that's what was gonna happen in my life. I really thought nothing cool was gonna happen in my life. So here we are.
If I'm being honest, I really wasn't sure that I was ever going to live a life. I thought it would just be working on and getting a life for my brother.
You have a brother?
Yeah.
Nice.
One brother, yeah. So I never really had a future in mind, and now I have all of these plans, and I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Besides go to Mexico, I guess.
Yeah, my guardians had really, really, I don't want to call them high hopes, but they basically took me in around freshman year of high school. And they got me in with a pretty good school, granted, still Quality Hills, but they paid for everything. It was the first time I've had that happen. They aren't particularly well off, but not struggling, which is well off in Quality Hills. And
Yes.
They took me college hunting across the states for a bit this summer, earlier this year.
Cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. But like, not really my thing, I don't think. I think it probably would have been, but this happened, and it's weird because they kind of think I'm doing nothing, and I feel bad about it, but I'm always out of the house now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told them I got a job, and they keep asking what kind of job, and I keep not telling them because I don't know what fits with the hours, or the pay, or any of it. Yeah. Sorry, that was really personal. We should probably stick to, like, superhero conversation.
If you want to talk about, I'm fine with we're not just superheroes, there's people.
That's true. We're actually going to go to the concert after, and we can do that in our superhero outfit. I guess we could. That would be weird.
That'd be weird. That'd draw way too much attention. I feel like the band would be pretty pissed.
Probably. Or maybe into it? Depends on the kind of people they are. I don't know. You know the lead singer, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say he wouldn't be into it.
He wouldn't be into it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Give him time to think. Sorry, that was rude.
You really don't like this guy.
I don't know what it is. I really want to like him, but then he says just the dumbest stuff, and it's like, how? It's like, why?
I don't know. I think they can be kind of endearing.
You haven't heard him speak yet.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, how do you write punk lyrics and then really be upset about how the milk went sour? Like, what?
I thought punk was mostly about, like, the drums.
You'd think. Apparently it's really about sour milk. And like
condiments.
And condiments.
Two different songs, believe it or not. Anyways, as eventually,
how would those be in the same song?
Yeah, you guys get to Meridian Steakhouse. As you guys do so, you get out into the balcony. There's nobody here. It is a bright, really beautiful, like not even cloudy day at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it's awesome. Like the water is sparkling, like literally sparkling. And you guys are the only ones out here. It's a slight bit of a breeze. It's really nice. Yeah. But as you guys enjoy your meals, you guys laugh and make fun of the menu a lot. You were offered wine again, to which both of you guys go, no.
Kane had the forethought to because he doesn't want to look like a fucking loser. Everyone keeps telling him he looks like a fucking loser. Kane does not put on one of the underage bracelets.
That is so funny. You guys, out of sheer curiosity, managed to figure out more about the Meridian. It is not just a superhero thing. The balcony is for superheroes only. Yeah, and as such, literally, Rising Star, where, I don't think Sunny really asks, just doesn't think about not asking, or doesn't get anxious about it, she just asks the waiter, and the waiter starts talking to her about it, but yeah, there's no video cameras allowed on the balcony at all for any reason whatsoever, and...
You said there's no video cameras allowed in the restaurant last time, period.
Yes, yeah, the balcony is only for superheroes and superhero parties. So, if there's, a superhero that invites you here. But the inside is available to superheroes as well as just anyone. Yeah. It's a very, high-class place. Super expensive. You have to pay for a reservation, and then you're on the reservation.
A group walks past us, and they're all wearing really nice attire. Yeah. Like the father of the group is wearing a suit and everything. They walk past us, and we look like two fucking punk ass kids wearing make pretend superhero costumes. Yeah. It's so funny.
But you're here, so that means you're in with Klein. And in with Klein is making it.
I think Kane does not. Look at this. Kane realizes she's trying to spend the money on both of them. And he's not going to fight her on that. He does insist that he pays for dessert.
Okay.
And then also buys a second entree. 2 second entrees. On the cheaper end. Yeah. On the way cheaper end, though.
There's $30 entrees on there.
30 entrees, I hate you. I'll mark it down.
That's not that bad.
I'll mark down $100 for this.
Yeah, there's a $29.99 entree. It's a salad.
That's so much. And I get those to go.
You get a bacon for $8.
I get those entrees to go so that we both have salads for later today or tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have your concert outfit with you?
Yeah. I always keep a second outfit. It's not really a concert outfit. It's just an outfit.
Awesome. Do you want glow sticks?
Yes.
Awesome. She goes in her bag and starts pulling out glow sticks and snapping them and giving them to you. I also have glitter if you want glitter. It's not most people's thing. Really?
Yeah, let's go.
Awesome. Yeah.
After I'm out of the suit.
Okay. Yeah.
I will not let this get on my suit.
As you guys shift out of Meridian Steakhouse, and get into your streetwear, for lack of a better term. She dresses up a bit. The fucking fuzzy leg warmers that she had the night of the concert.
Her name's Lucy, right?
Yes.
So, Lucy?
Right, yeah, I probably should call you Kane.
Kane, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to share last names, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, great, sweet. Kane just stares at her genuinely for 20 seconds.
You said your friends are gonna be there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome, let's go meet them.
Kane immediately sweating and fucking heart racing. And just praying, hoping to God the Superman effect works. It's not gonna.
It will work for everyone but Jet, and then Jet speaks, and then it just clicks.
As we get to the concert, and we cut to Hannah.
Yeah. As you do your good work beforehand, you meet with May beforehand. That'll be done next session.
Yeah. Right, yeah. We're doing concert stuff next session.
Yep.
With everybody,
yeah. As the concert night passes, however it goes. you meet Lucy,
Yes, maybe?
and eventually, Friday morning hits. Have you guys packed?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awesome. As you guys are at the airport around 6 a.m. ish.
He's never been on a plane.
Yeah. As Agent Moreno meets you guys at the airport. You guys are just normal streetwear. She walks you through the airport. She's saying a bunch of things. Okay, so you guys will be taking a Klein Industries plane over to Mexico City. You guys are riding first class, not a private jet. We're not there yet. As she continues on.
I don't
and-
even hear the bit about like not a
Yeah.
we're
Like, I hear first. I hear
Yeah,
first.
John is even a surprise.
Kane's got tears in his eyes.
Yeah.
Do that shit.
Even though
Lawrence is
a lot of our heroes do ride first class undercover, you're not the only people. Heroes aren't the only people who do so. So your identities are safe. There will be a number of other people on the plane who are also just traveling to Mexico City. We have a few ambassadors from Klein heading over there who will also be on the plane, probably in first class. I think that is it. Any
Sweet.
questions?
Yeah.
Questions?
Yep. Nope. Nothing. Got it.
Do you have
I
any
Google
questions?
on my phone what the drinking age in Mexico is.
Yeah.
Just so that when we cross the border.
It's 18, right? Or do they have the 16-18 rule?
I have no idea. I really don't know. Because if Kane can,
He is
he's not
18 years old.
18, yeah.
fucking shit. God damn it! I can't. I'm 17.
That's so funny.
Let's see. Loser.
All right, never mind.
I
The moment they cross over borders, Kane was gonna ask for a glass of champagne.
Yeah,
This is fucking, anyway.
yeah. As
we weren't on the job. Yeah, I would drink.
Agent Marino a little bit like not really motherly by any means, but just kind of like checks you guys through things of like, okay, you guys have your cellular devices, your bank accounts are already transferred to pesos.
Civilian clothes.
Yes, and she runs you through like a few like test questions of what do you do if somebody walks up to you and starts asking questions, kind of like that. Yeah.
Double checks that we don't need it. We don't have any weapons on us
Yeah.
because those have to be filed separately.
And she eventually like
Kane
finally
runs her through some questions. What do you do? What do you do if there's a villain fight? Get the rest of the quality team. What do you? It's, what if you do if people ask like where Alacrius and Sunny went? Sabbatical.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Medical 1 week into the job.
Yeah. As
Oh
she
my god! If you like to be working here for 30 years.
she friendly leaves
Long
off
enough
with
to get my sabbatical.
Tell you what.
okay, and I know you guys know you seem like good kids, good heroes. I don't mean to. You seem like good adults. Please understand that you are representing Klein when you are over in Mexico.
Yeah.
So, if you're going to do anything, just choose your decisions wisely.
Of course.
Oh my god! What do you think we're gonna do? Why does everybody think we're gonna do something illegal?
It is not. I didn't say
Did not say
illegal.
anything.
Yeah, but you meant it.
No,
I.
not explicitly.
There are a lot of things that are not
worse.
illegal that are still
Worse.
not good.
You can do many legal things that are not good.
Klein can cover you for a lot of things. Our jurisdiction is very, very low outside of Marcainne. So I just want to make sure that you guys are safe, protecting yourselves and protecting Klein.
Of course.
That is my job. Okay, so, and Sonny, not what you do. It is what people have done in the past. Heroes have done in the past.
That's crazy. Alright.
We can use them as learning tools, and
Okay, like what are some examples of things people have done in the past so that like I can be double sure not to do them?
NDA.
NDA,
Okay.
NDA. 13 prostitutes and a tub of mayonnaise. What?
Anyways, okay. Okay. With that, I think you guys are good to go. If you guys have any issues, we have cocked your cell service. comp to your cell service for the whole time there. You guys should be able to have complete and utter access to us. I do not know if the cell service will work with your personal contacts, but it should at least work on the Hero app.
Of course, that is perfect.
Wonderful. Oh, and also, if there is anything you want to post, remember, just send that to me, and I will get it uploaded as soon as possible.
Of course.
Yes. She runs you through the whole queue function where you can like schedule a post and to get it approved and the whole shebang.
I submit over 30 selfies,
Yeah.
each with individual unique captions.
Nice.
Saying, "Hey, super great to meet you." Came memorize all of their names.
Yeah, awesome.
For the photos. And I send in. I will just spend the flight doing that. I pay
Awesome.
to hook
Yeah.
up to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. You don't have to pay. You already hooked up to it. Yeah, as
First class.
like the stewardesses come by and they go, would you guys like anything to drink? Would you like a meal? As they hand you like the menus and
What is the highest calorie thing you have?
on a fucking plane? Not much. She offers to bring you like the box of like the little peanut packages because they're probably the most calorie per serving.
Yeah, no, 100%.
As you just are brought the box
Can I
of
get
peanuts.
that and a couple packets of sugar?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Do you want to drink with that, like a coffee?
Yes.
Can you just keep bringing water until there's not water left?
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you so much.
Are you alright?
Something's happening to my body and I don't know what. Kane's powers are still fully awakened and his body's still getting used to them. I think over like this week it's going to like really hit him how many calories he has to start eating now.
Superhero puberty.
Basically, yes,
Yeah.
This is one of many changes, and I will be, God damn it, Hannah, chill out. I'll be talking to you about that too.
Awesome.
There is a unforeseen downside that my friend pointed out to me about how Kane's powers should work.
Interesting. I'm excited. Anyways, Tayana, do you order anything alcoholic on the ride? Okay.
We're on business.
You're on business. You guys have a layover flight in some place that makes sense based on how planes work. I'm not a fucking... I really got Lawrence.
That with ice in my mouth. It really hurt. And it was funny.
Said that
All
wasn't
at once.
Colorado.
Anyways, as you guys get on the plane and head towards
Makes sense. Sorry.
Mexico City.
Yeah.
Well, ever since I said the Fahrenheit thing the other day, I'm like, I'm never gonna like give specifics on anything. I'm gonna be wrong.
I'm sorry.
No, it's completely.
It's fine.
I would always ask that you guys correct me on things like that.
It will always be your fault.
But also, I'm never gonna speak again.
And it's all Lawrence's fault.
I can't know everything.
It was just
Not like other girls.
the power inside of the palm of your hand or whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't need to consume
Away
very
from the knife.
many. I don't need to consume very many extra calories. I consume like whenever I'm running, I have to eat like a little bit
So
extra, but not
jealous.
that much. No.
I tear open a bag of nuts and like take a pack of sugar, pour it into the pack of nuts, shake it a little bit, and just down the whole thing in one go, and then chug like a plastic cup of water.
Maybe Coach Watson could give some advice on like a diet.
Uh-huh.
Did he not give you one?
He did. That was before we knew how many calories I need to eat.
Okay, yeah, you should probably up
My
that.
blood sugar dropped so fast.
Yeah. We tried putting me on Speedster's diet and it was way too much food.
Yeah, I
don't,
imagine.
I don't.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I don't need my metabolism is not that of a speedster.
Yeah.
It's a little bit increased, but not speedster
Yeah.
increased. So yeah, no, I do not have very much increased food intake. The day that I ran for 8 hours in super shitty bat, I did need to eat a lot of calories.
Yeah.
That's because I was running for a while.
Stupid long.
Way too long.
It was not stupid, just an unreasonable amount.
Think we're at 5 villain?
I hope not.
Oh, no. It's terrible if we get.
I get the idea of wanting to do typing. It's enjoyable at the level, but more accurately, I don't want to make a misstep in another country.
I think that stuff's great. Quality.
And quality not in Quality Hills? What does that make us?
Quality international. I'll take the hero point. Thank you.
That's crazy. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's bigger.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
It was
That
pretty
was
schnick
really
with it, even.
It was fast. It was fast.
Um,
I'm impressed with myself. I'm usually not quick like that.
We'll go with Quality.
Yeah, this is your first time on a plane. I imagine Taylor's been on a plane before, once before.
At least once or twice before.
Yeah. It's fucking gorgeous, honestly, and kind of just like weird, and cool. As
knows
you're
what Lawrence
taking
does.
pictures.
I've been on planes probably close to like 20 to almost 30 times in my life now.
Mhm.
I still take photos out the window every
Yep.
single fucking
Oh,
time.
it's because they're beautiful.
It's so fucking beautiful. It's fucking majestic. The fact that humans have harnessed flight were so cool. Anyway, Kane takes all the photos.
Yeah, mostly clouds, but
Posted to his personal buzz.
the clouds are beautiful.
5 friends.
Nice.
Personal buzz. Is your mother one of those friends?
No.
Mom does not have buzz.
So important questions.
No, well, no, she doesn't. She has
It's
Facebook.
Phineas's old deactivated account and Aaron's account.
So mean.
Yeah, you want Aaron to see that? Why are you on a plane?
And then it's these 3.
Yeah.
Not Jet.
Yeah.
Because Jet doesn't have a buzz.
Yep.
Are you sure you want Aaron to see that picture of you on a plane?
No, hey, he's getting the.
Hey.
All right, fine. I don't post them.
I'm just trying to make sure.
Cheesy Louise. Oh, you know what?
You could block Aaron.
I put. No.
You can also make a private video. Wait.
I
The
post-
3 people you're sending it to is the team.
It's funny. I sent it in the group chat.
Nice. Dope. Yeah. As you send all the pictures, it's a long fucking flight, but eventually you guys get you start descending down to Mexico City.
We're going down. Mexico.
Yeah, as it is a beautiful city.
You think you could take that?
Large towers as you guys head towards the airport.
Do you think you could take that ball?
I bet I could probably do it. I reach for that hand.
As you guys descend
Everyone.
to Mexico City, as we finally start the 1 and 2, I'm gonna go ahead and let us have a short break. Okay. As you guys land down in the airport in Mexico City, also known as Mexico City International Airport, AICM. So, it's really getting you guys.
We just didn't have to say it. It's nice. There's no need to That's some words. Oh, God. No, we're going. No. Pretty funny.
We have to cut this out by next time. This cannot continue.
We've been pretty mellow, actually.
To be fair, this was my bad.
No,
I set them up for this.
yeah, this isn't dollars.
Yeah.
Real.
I can't look at you right now.
How is that getting you?
It's funny. I don't think it's getting him that much. Alright, Candace having a stroke.
Okay, I am good. No, I'm fine. I'm a grown ass man. I'm better than this.
You have ramen?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. As you guys land, you get off your plane.
Yeah.
You get off your plane. There is no one to greet you. Like no one. You don't have an agent here. It is just you guys. As you guys make your way outside of the airport, you have been directed to a large congressional building through your app. Agent Moreno has tried to set up everything for you guys for your entire time here. She's given you the direct addresses for Google Maps to your guys' hotels. But where you guys are supposed to go is the congressional building, where people are supposedly there to greet you guys.
Excellent.
Yes.
We go to our hotels first, and then we go out.
Yeah, we changed.
Yeah, as you guys make your way to your hotels, it's a little bit of a walk and a little bit difficult, but the money has already been wired to your guys' account.
Yes.
You guys were given basically credit cards. Yeah, as you guys have credit cards that you guys can use the entire time that you're here. They get 4,000 a day. Does not carry over. Yeah, as
Let's go.
as you guys make your way to your hotel, it's a very nice hotel. You guys aren't like at the top floor of some kind of suite, but you guys are each given your own room. They're balcony rooms, and they're pretty fucking dope. And Mexico City is actually fairly fucking gorgeous, all things considered. Not Marcainne in your eyes, because I think you guys are a little biased for your hometown.
Yeah.
But still pretty. As eventually you guys get to the governmental building, you see a large sign held up that in Spanish says "Welcome Heroes." As you guys are probably not the only heroes arriving, as you guys do see a few others, but you do meet with an agent here who approached you guys. He's not dressed in a suit or anything, nothing super fancy. As he walks up to you guys, hey, Klein, right?
Yes.
My name is Raul. Nice to meet you guys. I believe you guys are Alacrius and Sunny.
Yes.
Awesome. I've read up on your stuff, so
Sunny, Alacrius.
No, the other way around. It was
Got it.
the sun motif, yeah. Yeah. If you guys just want to follow me into the building, as he walks you in. Yeah. So we're gonna get you guys' routes planned. I know it's probably gonna be a little bit hard for you guys. You guys probably haven't been here before, have you?
No.
You have. Wonderful. Yeah. We'll help you get you familiar with some street names and stuff. We will probably have a guide that will, if you want to, we can get a taxi for you guys that can drive you around your route, or we can walk it, depending. Probably can't keep up with you, but yeah.
If you just give me the route, I can just go by rooftop.
Awesome. Yeah. I didn't know that was something you could do. Great. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he keeps on talking, and he talks to you guys a lot. He basically says if you have any questions, me first, I'm your contact here. Mexico is very happy to have you guys. There is, like, a ton of, stalls and carts and stuff, of, like, semi-festival-esque, but, of, homemade, national treats, sweets, and, food items, from Mexico that they have set up for all of the heroes. Yeah, you go to every cart. It's all free. You go to every cart. As Raul does not rush you guys at all, he encouraged you guys to talk to the people who are who have made the food for you guys. Some of them are restaurants. Some of them are just like people who wanted to make food for
community members.
They're really excited to meet you. They're just happy to meet heroes from around the world.
Get Raul and Alacrius to help me introduce myself to as many police officers as I can. As I like take notes, I try to get their names, and all that stuff. As I like Sunny's taking this super seriously, but also when we eat and we like enjoy the food, we sit down. Sunny asks you what's good. He does ask you how to eat a tamale. How to do it. It's really fucking North Midwest as it gets. Kane eats real spicy food for the first time in his entire life. It fucking obliterates him.
That is so funny.
Kane realizes he loves spicy food.
True.
It obliterates him. But afterwards,
the only pain you can really feel.
Kane hasn't kicked in yet. Kane has you translate for him as we get to like the police station.
Yeah.
And I basically have you translate for me and go, I want to start every morning supercharged, and I've been thinking about this. I did some research. They have beanbag shotguns here for crowd control.
Yes.
and that's like reusable stuff. Like that can be like used over and over.
Like 3 words you don't know how to say in Spanish. You know Spanish. You don't know supercharged or reusable. Honestly, like why would you have ever? Yeah.
Or beanbag shotgun.
Beanbag shotgun. Yeah.
But anyway, I was just hoping that like every morning we start off, if they could help me, really help my patrols. If I start off, tip top, if they just put a couple rounds in me.
So you're wanting me to ask the police to shoot you, no one.
With beanbags.
Okay. A word
And
that
yes.
I'm not quite sure how to say, because that is not a word that you would normally say.
They would have given us SD cards for Mexico. Imagine. I pull up my client phone and I Google how to say beanbag.
It's a very strange request.
I fucking give you the translation for words.
Yes. I couldn't have done that myself. I'm aware. I'm making you aware of how peculiar your request
I
is.
get it. My powers are weird. I get it. All right.
Yeah.
Do you want us to do this best we can or not?
Yeah. The police are open to the prospect of a little bit worried, but again, it's not like they're shooting. Yeah, they're not like shooting with actual bullets. So they're like, what's the worst that could happen?
Tiana is like,
Yeah.
he's gonna be fine. You can shoot him with real bullets and he wouldn't feel it.
Yeah.
I start playing catch with it. So like when they shoot me, I just go, got it.
Awesome. Yeah, after the first one, the cops kind of get into it a little
We
bit.
start making a game.
And that'll be over the next few days. So that'll be like the thing.
I think the first day they're still really
Yeah,
hesitant.
you like when you walk into the building, you're like Sonny.
That's so real. So
Yeah. As you guys are given a patrol together, or at least not like you guys don't have to patrol together. If you want, you can, but you're given the same zone.
Yeah.
To patrol together. Every day. I think it would probably take like with one layer of a flight, it probably took 2 days to get here. So you guys are arriving Saturday. Yeah. So you guys arrive Saturday. You start your work.
Oh, it's taking a single day here.
Just because of how the layer flights worked.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
You guys will probably start because you get there Saturday morning. You'll probably start your work. Basically, Saturday is getting into stuff. You'll start your work on Sunday. So most of Saturday is just getting acquainted with everything. Sunny,
cops to feel comfortable
yeah.
shooting me.
Sunny is learning a lot of Spanish really rapid.
Really fast.
Because like every person, like this is very not like Tiana, but every person you pass by, from like the fucking person at the front of the hotels, like Sunny is like, how do I ask what my room number is? And Tiana's like, oh my god, we know where our rooms are. Can we just go to them?
I feel like I know where the door is.
Oh man, Kane's such a fucking tourist.
I heard Mexico City shirt.
You don't even know when I get it. Like you don't even like I just show
You look
up.
away to talk to Raul, and then you look back and he has
look
it.
back and I have it, and I'm down. I
You got a little Mexican.
I'm down
like,
1,000
stick flag.
pesos. I just get fucking like robbed for this shirt. I'm just like, I'm so happy.
1,000 pesos is criminal. Yeah.
Should you spend for that game too much, probably?
I mean, I don't really know how the conversion works. I feel like 1,000's a big number, huh?
It's about $50. I thought that you were good with money. I thought that was like one thing you were good with.
I didn't know what the conversion rate was.
That's what I thought.
Oh, it's basically free money. I mean, you're not gonna have it tomorrow.
It is. I'm saying make sure to spend it. I'm just like, I don't put it in things like that.
Actually, I think you should just shouldn't I just like take it out in cash?
Yeah, if you want to kind of get mad at you.
I don't think that.
If they like actually
Give us money.
They would. Let's just say if they are aware of that, they'd probably pick it up in the bank. I'm only going to buy exactly what I need. I'm not feeling it properly.
I mean, we weren't told that there would be any penalties for maxing the amount every day, right?
No.
Yeah.
There probably won't be. Tiana just doesn't want to kiss
you
them
literally
off.
can't withdraw more than the cap.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no penalty.
Tiana's, as opposed to you, who is very like willy nilly with the Tiana's very much like, I don't want Klein to get mad at me.
Yeah.
And you're always like, fuck Klein.
Yeah. We give him the food. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I imagine
We do spend
because
this
of how
Wednesday.
small the amount is compared to what Klein is, they would not mind if you took it out in cash, mostly because there are a lot of things that you can only buy with cash.
That's fair.
I take all of that in cash
Yeah.
every day.
And yeah, they understand that you're probably buying a lot of tourist stuff.
Oh
too.
yeah.
They expect
Souvenirs
that.
is
It's
fine.
part of the 400 or 4,000.
As part of
pesos.
the convenience of like why you're going and why, yeah. It's an exchange.
So we're gonna get paid
for
for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
You will not be paid.
No, not Friday.
Yeah. You did not get paid 4,000 Friday. The Friday you flew out.
Yeah. So Saturday,
Saturday,
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yes.
6 days, so that's $1,200 basically. That they're giving us. We're
I'm already down to do that. Kane is going to save literally as much money as he can.
Real.
I will probably walk out of this trip with 700 left over.
Real.
Okay. Cool.
Kane
Kayla's
is
probably
going
gonna
to spend as little as he can.
Kayla's gonna make it look organic, but she's gonna do a little bit of this to the point where there's still like $30 left most days. So she's probably gonna walk out this like 600 of that, about half of it.
What is that, man?
Yeah. What?
Half of how much we're getting,
You said you're saving $30 every day.
but we're gonna be spending money on other stuff. So I'm saying in terms of actual cash. No, not spending. Leaving $30 in it each day, like somewhere like 29. Leaving
Got it.
Okay.
Leaving like $29.53, and like leaving organic amounts in there, while also withdrawing amounts.
Not me.
So
all the
how
way to
much are you
zero.
keeping?
About 600 is what Tana
Are
away.
you guys not doing anything there? Because you have to pay for 3 meals a day. You for more food. But you also, if you need to go.
That's why I'm going to be down hundreds of dollars in a single week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Believe it or not, food is cheaper in other countries.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Unless you're like going out places. Groceries in France were pretty cheap.
I'm just like asking you if you guys aren't gonna like do anything because you're not like patrolling. Like you're patrolling like 8 hours a day, but you're
then
not
you have
like.
another 8 hours to do something.
Yeah.
If we do something in the city, I'll mark more down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because
Right now, I'm going to assume
you
I'm
guys
walking
can
out with
do
700.
literally anything. And yeah. But no, if you guys want to save the money, perfectly totally chill.
You know, extra cash is extra cash. That's
Yeah,
money to go
Kane
50%.
sees this as an absolute win.
Yeah.
Or power testing.
Yeah. Yeah. As we'll start with Sunday morning. As you guys wake up bright and early. As you guys get ready for actual official patrols. You've done it in Quality Hills briefly, but these are like
The real shit.
yeah, and you guys are in like Mexico City, which is like the northern part of Marcainne, but a much bigger city. Yeah. So, what would you guys like to do?
Police station right away.
Yeah. As you walk in, you have the conversation with the people who are on duty today. They were supposed to be told by the people on yesterday, but eventually you have the whole conversation, and you get your powers charged up. And the police seem to like you guys. They at least entertaining.
Yeah, just getting to pelt the kid with fucking.
I twitch a little. I'm like Max, so I.
Yeah.
We probably should stop knocking ourselves out. It's probably a good figure body.
You don't know that. You have absolutely no way to know.
I can make an assumption because whenever I push my body, when I push my powers, my body doesn't like it.
The severe difference between us. I'm built different. I leave. See you later. Twitch. Wow. You just see me.
Yeah. As go ahead and make me notice checks.
Woo! Can I argue? Could I get like a circumstance bonus because I'm high up in the air?
No.
So bad at this. I'm like actually fucking miserable at this. I have a -1. Fuck it, natural 20. Don't even worry about it. Don't even stress it.
18 and a natural 25 and 19. 18 and 19. Yeah, as your guys' first day of patrols are amazing. I think Sunny, despite the strength training that you've been doing, and you've been going through some endurance training, by the end of the 8-hour shift, you are fucking wiped.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time you've held that much energy in your body for so long, and I also don't think Kane was thinking about like managing his like energy pool
Not even.
throughout the day, and you were jumping like all morning.
I burned through my energy really fast,
Yeah.
like all of it really fast. And like had to like start doing some like dangerous free falls.
Yeah.
To kind of get himself
and
back
you've
up.
done like 4-hour shifts of patrols before. This fucking
And
wiped
8-hour
you.
shifts.
The Mexican sun is fucking beating down on you. It's so goddamn hot. Tana, you were a little bit like just tired too. But you run most days anyways. This feels decent to you. You're still a little bit tired by it. It's a full day of work after like not doing that.
Yeah.
And then the liner you pulled the other day, it's going up by you. But like Sonny is washed up.
It's so much warmer here. God
Yeah,
damn.
he's drenched in sweat. He's like, you've never left Marcainne like really in your life, have you? Oh my god. Yeah.
Cold.
Fucking drenched.
It's so much warmer here. I love it. Oh, look at the cold Marcainne is. You okay? Been drinking water? How many gallons? Hey, buddy.
I on the ground. No, I'm awake. I'm sorry.
How many gallons of water are you drinking today?
3.
You should probably double that.
As you guys are literally walking back home, not running, not jumping. You guys are walking back home.
You're not human.
Before a Mexican citizen, dressed in ordinary clothes, slightly like worried look on their face, walks up to you guys.
Oh, is this still the Sunday?
Yes. Yeah, at the end of the day.
I'm gonna roll. I'm sorry. I'm just real fast gonna roll.
Yeah, if you could put in a fatigued condition on your character sheet. Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, I'll take fatigue. Don't fuck with me. I'll take fatigue. I'm gonna roll, but because I'm taking fatigue, fuck you. I'm gonna roll 2 dice instead of 1 for how many connect points I just have on me.
Oh yeah, sure.
I have 18.
I like it. Yeah. What were you rolling? What dice?
I rolled D10 and D12.
Ooh,
I
nice.
think it's fine.
I think it's fun too. Yeah.
I was just gonna roll D12, but then,
As they walk, you are heroes?
Yes.
Yes. Can you come look at this? I have no idea what I've just heard.
Yeah.
As they walk you a few buildings over, as they
While we're going.
Yeah, sure.
I am doing the same.
Sure.
11.
Sure is a Mexican citizen.
Oh
Just
my
making sure. Just
god.
making sure.
They have a worried look on their face. Seem a little stressed, mostly confused.
Tana's been doing this like anybody who's like talked to her because she's been very anxious about being in a new city and not anxious, but I don't want
Kane, even when tired, never lets his guard down. 27.
27. Damn.
19 plus 8. 19 plus 8.
Yeah.
You're good.
As this person is very confused about something. And probably very lucky that they found heroes right away. They're not even sure this is a hero situation. They just didn't know what
They need
to
somebody.
do. Yeah, full faith. As you guys follow them, as they point over to a building that looks completely out of place. It is dilapidated. The stone that has been made out of it has been cracked through and old and grayed. There are literally like vines wrapped around it. It just looks strange as they go, this was not like this earlier today.
Okay,
Like, it was a normal building.
So the building is okay. It is
So it
strange.
looks like what? Like dilapidated?
Like this? Yeah.
Did it just look like a normal building before this?
They're also speaking to you in Spanish, so when you say that, yeah.
Dilapidated?
Yeah.
Okay. The building didn't look like a normal building earlier today. We appreciate that. We'll go investigate it.
Yeah, it has my shop. As they pull out like a phone, they go through their
Oh, this is his fucking shop.
as they go through some photos and they it has an opening day for the shop, a brand new building. 3 months ago. 3 months.
Okay. Have you been inside of the building?
No.
Okay. We will
So
go in and
like,
check it out.
you said it's overgrown with vines and stuff, and it looks old.
Yeah.
We're gonna go in.
Yeah.
We're like having to push each other forward, like
Tiana's not actually that scared.
I'm scared.
Hannah am scared.
No, actually, no, I'm not. Sunny's not scared.
You have fearless?
I'm fearless.
Oh, you have fearless.
I have fearless. It only applies when I'm dressed as something though.
That's
I
base.
did not know this.
Actually, more specifically, sorry, only when I have my cape on.
Love
If I
that.
do
No, that's
not-
dope. Love
If I
that.
do not have my cape, I do not benefit from fearless.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't take any points back for that or anything.
No.
I just like it.
Nice, yeah.
I think it's good.
So never mind. Sunny walks right the fuck through. And just
Yeah.
you
fuck
go
it, time traveling shop.
Push the door open.
You go first. I will. after you.
Rusted
Taking the flex.
chimes jingle as you open the door, and as you walk in, it is very clearly some kind of like shop, some kind of like a restaurant. Probably opens up more in the afternoon, evening-ish. As you get in here, the floor is completely broken apart. There are plants growing in literally from underground into here. There are no lights. All of the lights are off. There's no electricity in the building right now.
Good. Good. You like that?
It's completely dark in here. What would you guys like to do? What would you guys like to look for?
I run my finger along an edge.
Mhm.
Is it dusty?
Yeah. Very dusty.
Like it hasn't been touched in a long time.
When you got the weird face on game.
Time travel shenanigans.
Tell me. Time travel?
It's
Would
dusty.
that be time traveling backwards though?
There's
Isn't
not
that
time traveling forward. The building has moved forward. Or it's aged, I guess.
Or it came back from when it was like this. Or
But how would it come back if there's already a building here?
I guess it's fine. I don't know. I'm not.
Unless it's superimposed?
I don't know. I'm not a time travel expert.
Yeah, I'm not saying you would be a time traveler. What, you have nothing to do with correlation. I get it.
I was just putting an idea forward that maybe somebody in the future sent it back here. That is possible.
What's that possible, though? Stuff can't go back.
I thought people couldn't go back.
No, stuff can't go. Nothing can go back.
Okay, I don't know. Again, not time travel. You are more of the superhero expert in this than I am. I think the idea is interesting.
I just think it's a little arbitrary.
Hannah just starts dogging.
I full force punch him. I crit DC 36, bitch.
It's a cold damage.
I cover my fist in liquid nitrogen.
Is there like a back section to this restaurant?
Yeah,
so
there
we're
is.
just like in the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you guys get into the back section, there is spoiled food and produce. Not even like smells bad in here. Like dust. That old. There's rusted like a few sinks back here, appliances and stuff that literally like have soil in some places on them. Like fucking weird.
But like it's been aged a lot.
Yeah,
Like a very long time.
like decades.
Bare minimum. That's strange.
I start looking for stuff that looks unnatural. Things like plants growing out of the forest. That's not unnatural. That's natural. Are there like weird runes or like strange glowing cracks? Is there a bizarre
Go ahead and roll me a
liquid
search check.
oozing from the wall? A search check, you said?
I want to look at something
plus
different
threes.
that is a little bit weirder, but I'm curious about. Is it a gradient? Is everything aged the same? Are things broken in the
I
same
like
manner?
that.
That's what we're really
Is it like is there an epicenter of this effect?
This is gonna be really weird. Could you roll me a time sense check?
Sure, I've got one rank in it.
I know. The DC isn't gonna be super hard, but I just
time sense?
yeah. That's why she knows exactly what time it is always. That's why she
Base as
corrected
fuck.
Gizmo. On
Yeah,
time.
because she knows the exact time all of the time.
Let's go to natural.
I love it.
Can I hit you? Natural 20?
Oh my god.
Can I hit you with a 22 with a natural 19 plus 3?
22. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm rolling fucking hot. Like,
yeah.
it's crazy.
There
Making up for that 3 from earlier.
isn't like any like markings on the wall. There's nothing oozing out. There's nothing that's shouting magic to you really.
Other than time travel.
You do like lean down to like look at something and like just like water drips. As like you look the fuck up and then you realize it's just you're sweating like so much.
It's not hot in here.
really hot in here, actually. As you continue to look around.
It smells right now.
Morphin!
A fist goes up from the ground, grabs me, and yanks me into the
You're
air.
never to be seen again. You're dead.
I'm going.
Yeah, fucked.
You're dead.
You
I can take a hit from more.
don't know what it is.
I think I can probably take 2.
You don't know what it is, but you go over one of the floors that's completely dirt. Stone has been like piled and rubbled. As you just brush your hand, and you nearly cut your finger on something very sharp. Though Sunny is uncut. As you lift up a shard, kind of triangular, kind of like that. That's sharp on all ends, of this like red, slightly quartz-esque glass. So not quite opaque, but definitely not translucent. Incredibly sharp. Oh my god, you're glad you picked this up. Tiana,
Natural 20 for 21.
natural 20 for 21. Everything, there is no gradient. Everything on the building seems to be exactly the same time period. You're just not sure what that is. You're getting the vibes of maybe around like 2 to 5 decades. Somewhere around there. Tiana isn't super great with she isn't really expecting that at all, but you do roll natural 20. So quite an amount of time. You do check the perimeter. It is just the building walls inwards. The sidewalk outside is completely unfazed.
Oh, so we can walk out and we're fine. Huh?
Yeah.
I was kind of. I thought we'd be trapped.
That's funny. That's still funny. As you're not sure what that means, but you just this building and just the interior of it and everything that was inside of it. Yeah.
Tiana, no, Alacrius.
Yeah.
Come look at this.
Okay.
I hold a reddish quartz-like glass. That kind of glows. Or no,
no.
it shines. It's shiny.
Yeah, it has like a red, like when light goes through it, it's red.
Yeah.
But not like a not glowing.
Weird.
Yeah, it doesn't look like something that would be in here before.
Super sharp. Don't touch this.
I will not.
I run it down drywall as it just slices like butter. That kind of sharp.
It doesn't even make a sound. Like it just cuts it.
I do not like that at all.
Uh-huh.
On another note, I also was checking for any differences in the aging of everything to see if there was a difference.
That's so smart. Oh my god, only you would think of that.
Seeing
Sweet.
if there was like an epicenter, if there was, we could tell where somebody might have acted.
Like if it kind of if a time thing kind of came from one spot.
And it aged closer to the center more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you feel pretty confident it's not that.
It's not that.
Damn.
It very clearly affected only the building though.
But specifically, this building was targeted. Just this building, nothing else. Not even an inch outside of the building, not even a centimeter outside of the building. It was this building was the target.
Can't say those words. You're in Mexico. Yes. Inch.
Centimeter.
Don't bring your stupid American shit here.
Kane has brought a ruler that only has foot and inches on it.
I love my ruler that has foot on it. It doesn't ever say foot on it. It just has inches on it because 12 inches is a foot.
Kane has ridden 1 foot. I have black. Oh no! I have taken.
Foot up your ass.
I've taken sandpaper and wiped it. No, I'm kidding. All of this is not true. It's not canon.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
So that is strange. That there's a piece of glass, crystal, something.
Quartz. I don't know. Super duper sharp though.
It's not sharp enough to cut you, so it's probably just
true. Yeah, but like bullets can't break me, so like that's not surprising.
Yeah, but that means that it is probably just
not magical in any sense.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, it's not going to. It's just sharp. It's not enhanced. It's not.
Yes.
Something important.
Right.
It might be important. The wrong word, but it is not
magic.
Exactly. That is exactly what I mean.
As you guys hear like a knock on the front door.
I
go to the front door and I imagine Stacey is the person who owns this place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yes. Everything is all right.
What is that?
Do you have any idea what this? Do you have any? Did you have any material like that in your shop?
I don't know what that is. No.
It seems to be a piece of glass of some sort, particularly sharp.
There's the windows, but they are not colored.
Yeah.
None of them.
From what I can tell, whatever seems to have happened here seems to have aged this building somewhere from 20 to 50 years.
What can age things?
I do not know.
I've never seen this before.
Neither have I. I've only heard of like time travel and stuff as a concept, not a.
It is time travel?
Maybe we don't know.
What happened to my building?
We are not certain at the moment. Do you have?
Like, he's clearly freaking out.
More than likely, this would
The only phrase I'm confident that Sonny knows in Spanish because he practices it over and over. I put a hand out to his shoulder and I go, don't worry, we've got this.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
What's up, what you saying?
Roll me a diplomacy check.
I'd love to roll you a diplomacy
I know
check.
you would.
Truly, I've never wanted to roll anything more than a diplomacy check. That's all I ever want. 28.
28, oh my god. As, you shop on her, kind of, okay, do I need to report this?
We will handle the reporting.
We're in contact with the police.
Yes.
Sorry.
I've got a question for you, just a general question, because we'll be doing the police report, so I just want to get the information they're going to want. This is most likely not obviously a natural effect. Do you have anybody who might have wanted to do something like this to you? Any enemies, anything of the sort?
Not that I am aware of. I had a customer storm out last Wednesday.
Okay.
They were very upset.
Okay, did they seem like they held like any particular malice towards you specifically, or is it just...
No, they were just very upset.
Okay.
They did not pay their bill.
Okay, of course.
Yeah.
And this looks like a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask if they know anybody who's developing powers. Like a mutant, maybe.
Yeah. Do you know anybody, maybe not enemies, but anybody close to you, or any reasonable closeness that has developed any sort of mutant abilities, anything of the sort recently?
No, we do not. I don't know anyone.
Of course, that is fine. I was just curious. Sometimes people who develop powers can accidentally create effects like this when awakening their powers and the sort.
Not that I am aware of. We have a lot of heroes in the city right now.
That is fair. It could be something like that. Though unlikely, we are the two set to patrol this area, and there should not be anybody else in this, any of the other heroes in this area, and we did not do this. So I'm uncertain, but yeah, the police might still get in contact with you to get more information. Could I get some contact information for you?
Yeah, as you guys exchange information,
We contact the police.
grow increasingly worried about things, specifically what they're going to do about their job and their life and everything. You guys learn very quickly that Mexico City does not have the kind of conveniences that we'll say Marcainne does.
Yeah, for this kind of shit.
Yeah, as every time Kane steps in with like a singular sentence in Spanish.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
We got this.
As they calm down and you're able to get the information. Power team. Yeah. As
Our team works working out pretty good,
We
actually.
set up a perimeter. Kane decides he's gonna pop by later tonight to see if it spreads throughout the night.
Yeah.
And we report it as an occurrence on the Buzz app.
you do, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys work a little bit of overtime, you guys are at the police station filling out things till about like 7 p.m. So about 2 hours over, all things said and done. As eventually you guys go back to the hotel, get dinner, and wake up in the morning and do it again.
Yeah.
As it's
For the
Monday.
one thing that most notably, for like even just our own sake, we get the copies of the pictures of what the store used to look like with like their timestamps, and then what they look like today, because that's cool shit, honestly.
And we also get pictures of the building today, in case it looks different tomorrow.
Ooh, okay.
In case it gets worse.
I also take the shard that we got and I put it in one of my evidence bags because I got those from my utility utility belt.
Yeah.
As it in an evidence bag.
You drop it into an evidence bag as it straight through it.
Okay, I thought we discussed that it wasn't that sharp.
Pick it up. I wrap it in cloth.
Yeah.
I delicately slide it into an evidence bag. Then I put it into another evidence bag. Then I put a little duct tape around it. And I set it in, Where am I gonna put this? What if it's the problem? Kane's scared. Sunny, fine. Kane, freaking out. I give it to the police. Now it's in the fucking evidence back.
Yeah.
I put it in the fucking precinct.
Yeah. Okay. As
Registration ages 20
yeah.
to 15.
Oops.
Yeah, around 7 p.m. you insert that into the give it to the police and they take care of it. They let you know that like as heroes, like you guys need it for investigations. Like
We could
just let us know.
Yeah.
They like mark down which heroes brought it in. Yeah. As you guys go to bed that night. You guys wake up in the morning. Yep.
I wake up in the middle of the night. I go check on the building.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah. Like I said,
okay,
I'm
okay.
it's
it's really bad.
What time?
2 a.m. 2 a.m.
1:30.
1:30 a.m.
Yeah,
Jaunt in the city. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I go check on the building.
Yeah, you guys both go out of the hotel at night and you guys walk out. You guys get there at the street and it doesn't look good. It looks the same as it did though. A little bit further investigation. It does not appear to be expanding outwards. No.
At least not
Yes.
a rate that is that concerned.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unless it happens, it spreads a big burst, like spreads.
Yeah.
On
I was
the
gonna say
hour
because
activated.
this did just happen today. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Or yesterday.
Exactly. It was
What are your guys' passive notice checks?
Bad 9.
not great.
Yeah.
I'm good at search, not notice. 11.
Sorry. I meant search. This would be search.
Oh,
13.
okay.
Yes.
18.
Sorry.
Wait, no, 20.
I'm not just doing
20.
that because you guys need high search. It
Yeah.
was supposed to be search.
Sorry. I have a 20.
20?
Yes.
13?
I have that still maxed out.
13. I won't have my from Hannah.
Oh.
I was so confused.
I will get
With a 20, that does catch it. As you guys are walking back to the hotel, kind of like talking about like what the fuck.
Yeah, this is fucking weird.
As you kind of walk past it, like a while past it, and it didn't mean anything to Tiana because you guys grew in Quality Hills.
Yeah.
You had just passed by like a fucking old geezer ass car that was rusted over, and Tiana goes, wait. As
I pointed the car.
yeah, as like down like a block. As you guys start walking back.
Why is that car made of? Why is that car more rust than car?
Yeah. And you in Quality Hills,
Expected.
you see this all the time.
So sometimes there's just a car from the 1950s on the fucking street.
Yeah, and it
Sorry,
hasn't
Chief.
been cleaned up,
Yeah.
hasn't been picked up.
It hasn't moved in 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why is this in here? All of the other cars in the street,
Like on
they're
a main
particularly like
street.
super nice, but definitely not like this.
So door to door, find out whose car this is.
Yeah, of course. Check the year, make, and model of it. See if you can find the VIN number. Look
Got
it
it.
up. See if it's how new it is.
I start doing all those things.
It's a 2011.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Should be this.
Yeah, 2011.
Damn, the plastic rusted over, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Really don't build cars like they used to. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, 2011. Making model doesn't really matter.
Toyota Corolla.
True. Anyways. Yeah. As what are you doing? Oh.
I will not. I will wait till we find that because we can probably just look up things based off of license plates, and the VIN number will tell us the specific.
Kind of, yes.
Kind of, yeah.
don't know if you could do that in Mexico.
That's fine.
And
probably
also,
can't
you
do it
guys
in
don't
India.
have access to any kind
Yeah, I
of
guess
client
that's fair. We don't have
databases.
access
to
This is
that,
not like Hope. No,
Yeah,
at least not
yeah.
yet.
Yeah. Client
No,
and
just
our-
go door to door.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Everyone
Yeah.
on this car.
Yep.
That's fair.
You're super fast.
Yeah,
Just go.
you guys also aren't in a super residential district. You're not like going through apartment buildings. And there's a lot of stores and stuff too. As you eventually find someone who is like, yeah, that's my daughter's car. Why?
I can't imagine it looked like that earlier today.
Shows a picture.
Like what? Is she like?
Yeah.
It's like the 2 a.m. in the morning, as she pulls on like a cardigan, walks out to the car and goes, I had a new car. What? Oh, we just bought this thing for her. It's her. Oh no. What are we going to do? What happened to it?
We are uncertain. We were just
Don't worry. We've got this. How's that passive 22 diplomacy work? Tell me.
She's very happy that Hero's here and caught it before she woke up in the morning and found it. It is
We're
still
looking good as
2
a.m.
a.m. Yeah, it is still 2 a.m. on a Sunday or Monday morning. She is not happy, but not unconsolable.
We contact the police.
Yeah,
Yes.
another
Set up
occurrence.
another perimeter.
Yeah, set up another occurrence.
Yeah.
And,
As
we'll look through this one as well, see if there's anything of note inside of the vehicle.
yeah, she offers to like go get the keys for you guys. You guys do it. It doesn't open.
I look at her and go, ma'am, please translate.
Okay.
Ma'am, do I have permission to open this by force?
Do we have permission to open it by force?
Can you fix it?
We are uncertain at this time.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm so sorry. Like, in Spanish, I'm so sorry. Because I know what I'm about to do. As I just, like, fingertips into the thing, and I just curl the metal, and pring! It's just the door right off.
She just, like, sobs into her hands. No,
you couldn't.
As you get in here,
No, you couldn't.
I'm not gonna have you roll anything. There's nothing like the weird shard of glass.
Okay, good. I was curious if there was another
Yeah.
I wanted there to be the shard of glass.
No, it's just fucking old. Just old.
Once again, go through the questions of like, is there anybody?
I check underneath it.
Under the car.
Yeah.
You find behind one of the tires like a tiny little shard of red glass.
Oh, I'm so smart. And as I take it and I go.
Oh, good job.
It's based off size.
Yeah, as it, like, you don't know what happens, but it just out of your hand and.
Hey!
Is that one sharp?
Yes.
No, it moved. I mean, yes, it's sharp. Don't touch it. But it's not sharp for me. It just moved.
Yeah, it is less of like it is not like it like magically just like jumped out of your hand. It felt more like you squeezed it like slightly too tight, but you didn't think you were squeezing it that hard, and it just kind of like shot out of your hand. That's what it felt like.
I clap it like this.
Yeah.
Strange. Maybe they're related. Maybe that's what's doing it. I don't know.
It has to be, right?
Or maybe it's a consequence of whatever is causing it.
Maybe.
Maybe it is a side effect that just happens to correlate exactly with the power of what is going on.
That's completely possible.
Yes, it is not the cause, but the side effect.
I wrap it in cloth, evidence bag, duct tape,
Yeah.
submit it to the police to go with the other one.
Yeah, as the police are like back
Actually,
again.
I tell them to put them in fucking different sides of the building.
They were like, well, we didn't know we had you guys working night shifts.
Get him off the knife. He's fine.
It's a bread knife.
It's a bread knife.
I know, but it's supposed to be
Well, he is in my way of talking to you guys.
Truly.
Look at him. Oh my goodness, you are so gorgeous. Back it
So
up.
at least I guess we went out and found out something interesting. At least it's not growing, but somebody is doing it over and over again.
Yeah.
And we will likely see more of this. So
What if it's like somebody? What if this is just like a strange phenomenon?
unlikely.
I mean, yeah, but like, it's as likely as somebody doing this. We don't know. We have no information.
Strange phenomena are not uncommon in this world.
So yeah, I
He gave
don't
me
know.
kisses.
Let me see the three. I will.
No, he does not.
I will. He's been following it.
Anyways.
But yeah, no.
Let's go get some sleep.
Yeah, let's go get some rest
Okay,
and find whatever is going to be aged up. Did it seem similarly aged in time? Decades?
Decades. Yeah.
Like it's just been sitting out in the elements for decades.
Yeah, specifically that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. No matter how long it takes, every time we find an aged thing, we have to look for the glass.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That is very useful information. A house and then a building. Or a shop and then a building.
No.
A shop and then a car.
It's really late. You should get some.
A shop and then a car. Maybe there could be a correlation to what they're doing. I still think it's a person.
It could be. It definitely could be. Yeah.
But there also could be not. It could be a phenomenon. It could be.
Who knows?
I'm
Get some
more
sleep.
inclined to believe person. Okay, fine.
Get some sleep. We get back to the hotel. We go to sleep.
Yeah. As you guys go to sleep, you Tayana, you find it very difficult to sleep. And you wake up multiple times throughout the night. At some point you decide, fuck it, I'm taking a shower. This is impossible. And then you try to go to sleep again to try and get some rest before your next 8-hour shift, which is in like 2 hours. And you manage to fall asleep, but there is something that is bugging you that you can't quite place. As you guys wake up in the morning, town looks like shit.
Have a hard time going back to sleep?
Yeah, I took a shower and I just could not sleep for the life.
I'll see if I can get you. I'll see if I can find somewhere here.
I'm
A
not
Starbucks
doing-
drink
I'm
in
not
the
doing it.
Kickstarter.
I'm not- No, I didn't do it last time. I'm not.
Why
doing
did you do it? It works.
Because I like my heart in my body. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for biomechanical replacements, but I do not need to replace my heart that soon.
Okay, all right, whatever. I buy you a coffee.
Yeah. As on your guys' route, as you get coffee in the morning on your route, you check on the car, you check on the building. They're the same. No new things. Haven't returned.
Precinct.
You check in the precinct. The precinct's fine.
We'll go there
Yeah. Yeah. You have to go there first, anyways.
Sure,
Yeah. As
This is really worried.
yeah.
We keep putting these
You
things
asked to check the evidence bags. You asked to check around where the evidence bags are stored.
The evidence bags look aged.
I am inclined to believe that these are side effects of whatever causes it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, definitely.
Whether or not that is natural or person.
Okay, we should keep an eye out for more overly aged stuff.
Yes.
All right, see you on patrol.
Divide and conquer. Hopefully, we can find whatever is going on.
Yes.
Or at least watch it happen. Nobody's gonna
Notify me if you find whatever's happening in the moment. Notify me.
Understand? We have these, right?
Oh yeah, as long as we're within a mile of each other, yeah.
Which isn't always insured in this area, but it's pretty likely.
Yeah.
As you guys start in your patrol, you guys meet up to go get lunch together somewhere, and then at around 2 p.m., you, Sunny, hear a large commotion of some kind. Like the commotion of like a car honking and veering and crashing into something, and then the crunching of stone in building.
Go and just
Yeah.
gone.
As you hear, you say on your comm link.
Yep.
Yeah. You try to give Tiana like directions of where you're at. Yeah. Yeah. As you guys both.
I don't want to say the street name. I'm worried it'll make me sound racist.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
I'll take the Arab one.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, not for that. Not for roasting the fuck out of you. Audience at home, you'll never know. No, I rush there immediately and I get Tayana the information on where I'm at.
Very quickly.
Awesome. As Sunny, you hop over onto a building rooftop as you can see something very fucking weird. The same effects that you guys have been seeing on the car in the building. Aging effects, but you're seeing it in active motion this time.
It's happening. I'm seeing it live.
As it does have some kind of epicenter, it seems like, that it is reaching out of, but this one is much larger than like the size of a building. It starts at like the side center of a street, and is like the road is literally aging and cracking. As you see, it reaches up into buildings. As there's been a car that's crashed, they're trying to avoid like the cracks in the road that have now made this giant sinkhole.
I jump over to the person in the car.
Good that you do, because you can see the building that you're on is literally cracking in half. Yeah.
I jump over to the car, land on the roof, hand through open window, rip the seatbelt off, grab them and pull them out, and just go away from it. And I leap us away, land on it, and look back to the building that's crumbling.
As you grab the person, they are safe. They're not hurt. Their airbag did go off. They might have a concussion, maybe, but otherwise, there's no like bleeding. It wasn't a huge crash. They weren't going super fast.
See that person in the blue shirt? Go.
As they walk over there, you look at the building. It does appear that the top portion of the building might, like the top corner, might crack and fall off onto the streets, which most people are moving away from. So. That's probably fine. You're not sure if anybody's in the building, though. It probably won't land on anybody. It would cause property damage, but the property is fucking 30 years old.
I rush over to the building, trying to stay out of the aged and affected area. as I'm going to start rushing through the building as fast as I can, to every door, every room in this building, trying to find people.
Yeah, as you get into the building, you begin looking around.
I'm shouting danger in Spanish.
Nice, yeah. As people are running through things, most of the people have gotten here. As you do find a mother who currently has a baby swaddled in something, who's like struggling to get all of her stuff and get down the stairs.
Yep, grab thing.
Yeah, as you call out like anybody. You don't hear anybody else respond.
I take her stuff. As Kane just tosses it out a window, open window, but out a window.
Yeah.
I grab her and I just fall with her and the child out the window, land on my feet.
Oh my god, yeah.
I just go, I'm so sorry. I
don't think you should do that. Baby?
I grab her, I slide us down the side of the building.
Yeah. I would say I'm not gonna let Kane give a baby shaken baby syndrome. Simply too real.
As I slide us down the side of the building.
Yeah.
And I like scoop her and her stuff away from the thing. I just go, Tiana, where are you? Come on.
No.
It's still growing.
Yeah, as you swoop onto the area, as you can see a large crack up to your feet, as it stops, as all of that area in front of you, not exactly circular, but not like a square either, area out in front of you, it maybe covers half a block. Yeah. The center of it is the most damaged, not like it's been aged the most, but just it was impacted the most. So that's like there's only been one building that was kind of like offset from where it started.
Yeah.
But that was like destroyed, but the other buildings in this area are dilapidated. Objects, you're not sure what decides which objects, but like cars are unaffected.
People who are in this area are unaffected.
People who are in this area are unaffected. Yeah.
I'm going to very carefully but quickly zip through this area, trying to see if I can find anyone here who looks... There's a look in the eye when somebody did something. This is like people who are guilty about doing something.
Yeah.
I'm looking for guilt. I'm looking for somebody who
go
thinks
ahead
they
and
did
roll
this.
me a sense motive check. Yes.
We are doing the wrong rolls. You should be doing search. I should be doing sense motive. But I would do search.
For what?
I'm looking for the glass.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Real.
I'm rolling fucking hot tonight.
I am also dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Wow. Ooh. We'll start with Tiana. You're looking at people for any sign of guilt, any sign of like they know something's going on, any sign of anything. You find a lot of people who are freaking the fuck out. Some people are cursing. Some people are just kind of in shock and not doing anything. There are emergency responders getting onto the scene. And eventually you do catch somebody duck into an alleyway. But that's not why they catch your eye. They're not like suspiciously ducking into an alleyway. They have like a full on like coat over them. Like a maroon coat.
Mexican summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm behind them right now.
True.
You just fucking animate like
yeah.
Yeah.
Before I do that, just a moment before I follow them, can I found somebody who looks suspicious? Be ready to back me up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I look over to where I see Tayana like move and I go, got it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. As this person is halfway down the alleyway, you're at the edge of it. It's a darker alleyway, not like weirdly dark.
No.
It's just a darker alleyway. This person is currently just walking through it.
Are you alright?
They do not stop.
One moment. We are trying. We need to collect statements from everybody who is in the area. If you could come with me, we could collect your statements so you could be on your way. It seems like you're in a bit of a hurry.
They do not stop.
If you do not stop, I'm going to have to detain you.
Fucking goaded if this person doesn't speak Spanish.
They don't stop.
I'll switch to English and say, if you do not stop, I will have to detain you.
They keep going.
I will switch. No, I will not do that. There's no reason to do that.
Yeah. They're not like ready to escape.
Yeah,
like, they're
just...
not jogging. A little bit of a hurried walk, but not jogging. They do have like there is an outlet. Like it's not like indeed like alleyway. But they are not responding to you, so you're not sure if they can't hear you or understand you for whatever reason, or if they're just ignoring your words.
Okay, get ready to back me up, and I'm going to go forward and like get in front of them.
Yeah, as you zoom forward, you see in this maroon coat is a Hispanic woman, dark black hair that falls down around her face, round, softish features. Nothing particularly noticeable about her though.
Yeah.
As she looks up at you.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
Are you speaking Spanish or
Oh,
English?
yeah.
Spanish?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, what are you? Did you see the event that just occurred?
The crux?
Yes. You saw that, I imagine?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, unfortunately, before you depart, you seem like you're in a bit of a hurry. We have to collect everybody's statements about what happened. So if we could step out, we could discuss exactly what happened, just from your perspective. Seems like you're in a bit of a hurry.
No, I have nothing a bit of a hurry. Tenochtitlan.
What?
Tenochtitlan.
What does that word mean?
Tiana, roll a history check?
Sure.
Lawrence is concerned because
I'll use my hero.
that sounds like a thing I know, but I...
Probably is.
Is
that's
it?
still,
Okay.
that's still an intelligence skill, right?
Mm-hmm.
23. I used a hero point.
Oh, nice, yeah. Tenochtitlan is the you guys are in Mexico City. It is the ancient capital of Mexico.
It is the ancient capital
Of the Aztec Empire.
I think Tiana would know that because the third language he has is the Aztec language.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
When you rolled your thing, that
Yeah.
Knowing the Aztec language is not going to give you a capital or proper names.
Of course, yeah.
But
she's
the DC wasn't super high for you anyway.
She's surprised to know the word.
Yeah.
What about?
Yeah, as she reaches into her pockets and she shoves something into your hand. As you grab it.
Yeah.
Sonny, you get over here. You jump over here onto
Did
this.
I find any glass?
You covered a large portion of area. Tayanna called you over too quickly.
Okay.
You've not found anything. No, not yet. Not yet, at least. You have not covered everything. But you covered a large portion of area already. Very quickly.
I'll give it a search.
Yeah. Because I assume you're gonna want to back up Tayanna.
Yeah. I can hear immediately.
As you jump over to a building and you see Tayanna in an alleyway with herself in the middle of the alleyway. Tayanna, you look up from your hands and there's no one in front of you.
What's up? Where'd they go?
I don't know. They were just here. What's in my hands?
Yeah, as you move your hand and you go, ow, as a piece of glass falls from your hand, as it cuts to the palm.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah, I think
I jumped down.
handed it to me.
Yeah.
There was a person there.
Yeah, about that size. A bit larger than the first one you, or the second one you found, but way smaller than the first one you found.
There's a person?
Yeah, there was a person here. I followed her down the alleyway. She didn't seem to hear me. And then I went in front of her to stop her, trying to collect a statement, claiming that I wanted to collect a statement. After saying that if she didn't, before I said, if you do not stop so we can take a statement, we'll have to detain you. And then after that, I went in front of her. She didn't seem to hear me. And then she said something strange.
What did she say?
Tenochtitlan.
No, I know. Tenochtitlan?
Yeah.
Titlan. Yeah.
Titlan?
Lan.
Yeah.
Lan?
Lon.
Okay,
Yeah.
Lan. Is there a D on that or no?
No.
No,
Lan.
okay. Lan.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm not entirely sure. It was Tenochtitlan, which is
You
Sure is
believe to be
something.
the capital
Yeah.
of the Aztecs. It doesn't cover all of Mexico City.
yeah.
It
It is,
is about half the portion, maybe less than, of Mexico City, I believe. This could be wrong. I believe that's right though.
Yeah. It is the historical name of kind of a city-ish. It is what it was called, what this land was called when it was the city of the Aztecs.
Empire of the Aztecs.
The Empire of the Aztecs. That is what was here a very long time ago. But she said that, handed me this, and then was gone. It's I don't know. I have no better answer. That is what just happened.
Okay, so basically we're dealing with ancient Aztec magic that's making the city age. Wild. Cool? Scary.
Yeah.
Is it like a spirit, maybe?
Maybe.
Why don't you see it?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
You guys are having this conversation. Tiana, you get the overwhelming urge to pick up the thing that cut you. Grab it out of Kane's hands. Grab it. Tiana, grab it. You need to grab it.
I'm holding it pretty tight.
Yeah.
Tiana manages to resist that for the moment.
Okay. That's fine.
He's very... Yeah, Tiana is going to like go up and like inspect it without grabbing out of your hands.
Careful.
No, it's fine. It's just the edges of the sharp.
This is a sliver, it's all edge.
So funny.
So weird. I don't know. Just it's weird. It's not. It almost reminds me of like if you were to I don't know. It just gives me a feeling of like if lightning struck sand. This is the kind of it feels like the glass it will make. It just looks beautiful like that. I've seen
Terrifying, but yes. Yeah.
And it makes it's notorious for making sharp glass like that.
True. Reminds me of obsidian, which like didn't the Aztecs use obsidian for like weapons and stuff?
Most societies use it for tools and such. Yes.
No, but like the Aztecs were famous for
That
it.
is true. Yes, they used it. Yeah, they use it quite frequently.
It reminds me of that, except it doesn't look anything like it. It's just,
not a bit.
it's just sharp like
It kind of does have like the glass texture of
Yeah.
obsidian.
Yeah. It is strange. Not
It's almost
exactly
like
sure.
rose obsidian.
Yeah, almost. I don't know. I find it strangely beautiful. It's like a.
Oh, it's pretty for sure. Yeah, it's just super dangerous.
Yeah. No.
Look, I just like cut through, I just like cut it, like etch into brick on a nearby building.
Oh, that is.
Obsidian doesn't do that.
No, it doesn't. It is not that sharp. Okay, let's go. Let's go get everything else. Let's found the glass.
Yeah.
As we'll handle this report.
I do finish my search. Yes.
Yeah. This takes up most of the rest of your guys' stuff as you guys are working with emergency responders to get the place boundaried off. You guys are interviewing people who saw it and getting witness reports alongside the police. This is strange. The police thank you guys for catching the first two incidents before this big incident happened. And they now are like, we're gonna take this a lot more seriously. Like we're gonna have to like.
It was just like a building.
This is gonna be made an announcement about now in the news, and people are gonna be like, yeah.
Eventually, we get back to the hotel. I imagine after the whole day of it. Tiana's going.
I'm sorry, I just imagine I don't find any other slivers.
No,
this seemingly was the sliver that
this seemingly,
was generated from whatever or caused this, yes. Tiana is going to, when we get back to the hotel, Tiana's going to hey, could we talk before we go our separate ways for the night?
Yeah.
So? Probably just go find some place, like some nice balcony. It's probably a nicer hotel.
you guys both have private balconies on your rooms.
Yeah, we'll just go hang out on one of our balconies.
Yeah.
That's Kane and Tiana.
Yeah. So, I did not really want to talk about this so soon. I haven't even told any others any of this. You have to promise to keep. Just don't tell people about what I'm about to tell you, alright? Alright? Huh? It is something a little more personal. I just haven't really told anyone. But you can. Okay, I get the point. Oh, did you put it in a body bag?
In a box.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a body
I
bag.
taped it shut.
Oh, I thought you were zipping it back up.
That's dark.
Okay, but isn't that a little funny? Okay, don't worry about it. Anyways, so The only person I've actually, other than my family, I've told about this is actually Coach Watson, because I thought it might be vaguely relevant. I do know more about the origins of my powers than I don't to most people.
Okay.
My family, well, so my mother, she has the ability to control darkness in a small area. She can make like about a bubble around herself. She wants to do not very much. Mostly to cover the face. She uses it to go to sleep very often. It's
Sure,
very
yeah.
useful, very nice. Best car rides. Could always be dark for nap time.
Yeah.
Great. But my dad's ability is the ability to manifest flame. Similar to mine in a couple of ways, in the fact that I make fire all the time, and that comes from our. I see claims it comes from the passion of our souls, which is unclear how true it is, but it feels like it's true now that I make the fire all the time. But we get my father's side of the family. We get our powers from a much weirder source. My family was, for the most part, non-magical or non-superpowered family, or people for most of our lives. Until about 2011 or so. We are. I'm going to attempt to explain this. I don't have to explain this anymore. My family, we were in Mexico. We are distant descendants of the Aztec people. My dad claims that we are blessed by one of the Aztec gods. And that is where we get our powers, and whenever the mind calendar ranges is when they awaken.
I'm just saying that I fucking called it.
What?
The first time I saw you run. Or the first time I saw you run on the treadmills.
Yeah.
I said you might be magic. And you dismissed me.
We don't know if I'm magic still.
You're blessed by a god. How's that not magic?
I don't know. We
God, I hate the rules of this world.
I know, they're arbitrary.
They're so arbitrary. That's what I was gonna say. I feel like if you put a rule there, I'm just supposed to break it.
I know. But I don't know if I'm magic. I think I'm vaguely magic, but also like I don't think I'm all magic, because also I don't know. I really don't know. So that might be tied into all this, and why I was the one who was able to see the person.
Okay.
But my powers are over heat and spirit. Realistically, my powers
Speed.
Well, so that's why heat. It's I say heat. It's in spirit specifically. They're the ways that our souls manifest our passion. My dad explains my running and my super speed as me using my soul and my passion to heat up my body and make it go faster. Hence why
Like an engine?
Something to that effect. But he also explains that his fires are extensions of his soul, of him projecting the soul outside of his body, which is a weird way to describe it, but it makes sense now that I can do it. It's I feel like it's a little more spiritual than it needs to be, but it feels something like that. Yes, it feels like I'm taking part of my body and putting it on the outside, and that's what generates the fire. But like, think about if you had like blood, but like it wasn't blood; it was like in your skin, but like not
Yeah, that's
blood.
terrible. I don't want to think about
Okay.
this. We're gonna stop this hypothetical.
No,
Right
that's
here.
fair. That's fair. I was
Right.
trying to explain it. It's not nearly as bad as it sounds.
Okay, so
Do you-
I'm taking your word for it, but I'm not gonna think about it ever again.
Do you not feel like your abilities in your body? Do you not feel it like flow whenever you amplify something?
I mean, sure I do. I feel like
A rush of energy moving?
I can feel the energy move through my body. Yeah, but like
It's probably that exact same thing.
okay. All right. Yeah.
But for me, it feels. I
But
just
you didn't have to call it blood. That's not blood in my body.
Well, it's because I always feel it. It's always there. Okay, don't worry about it. That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
The way that I think about my powers is irrelevant. But I think that is why I can see it. I don't know how relevant that is
That's
to any
some,
of
like,
this.
fate shit that we were picked to come here.
Yeah, I don't really believe in fate.
Neither do I, but I mean, come on. Like,
I know my dad
odds.
does, but I don't know. I don't know. I just felt that was pertinent to share with somebody else.
No,
kind
yeah,
of interested.
that stays between us for sure.
Yes, I appreciate that. I will probably eventually tell the others. It's just, particularly with the whole Mayan calendar thing, it just sounds way too wacky, almost.
That's what happened in 2012.
Yeah.
I see.
when that ended, me and my family, me and my dad gained our powers. Yep, I don't. Don't have the answers for your questions.
Okay.
And then my younger sister didn't gain them right away, but she did gain them a couple years later when she was somewhere from 67. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I don't know.
This is
But
weird.
also, like, there is the one of the other like very prevalent heroes in Mexico is another person allegedly, or not allegedly, probably blessed by an Aztec god. That is a thing. So like, it might be something related to that. I don't know. So I just wanted to let you know that, so you had some of that context going into whatever might be happening. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's relevant. I really don't. But I'm also like, this is a little bit too freaky to potentially not be relevant, but that feels a little ridiculous.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna think on this, see if I can come up with any ideas. I'm gonna crash.
Yeah, no, so am I.
Okay.
I've been running on not enough sleep, so we'll see. Okay, I'm going to go lay down.
Yeah.
Go to my room and lay
Alright,
down.
thank you for telling me.
Yeah, of
Really.
course.
Like I said, between us.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I would likely tell the others at some point or another. I just
Yeah.
don't think it's relevant. But that is what led Coach Watson to believe that I'm probably more magic oriented, which is also why we think my speed training isn't really getting me any faster.
Right, I mean, yeah, it's magic.
Because it's you can't.
I gotta say,
Okay. Yeah.
I log out.
Yeah. As you guys rest for the evening?
Yes.
Nice. As you guys go to bed Monday evening, Tiana, dreams reach you. Nothing abstract, nothing surreal. Just darkness and red tinted glass shards. As you are unable to sleep. Every time you drift off, you think of a glass shard and you wake back up.
Kind of will eventually just end up going for a walk, seeing if there's anything else that's been changed.
Nothing else has been changed. You do find yourself outside the precinct.
Jesus. You find yourself.
Glass.
I swear to God, do not break into the precinct.
I can just ask for it. I can just ask for it. I don't have to break in. I'm not a criminal. I can, like that.
Okay.
Quick change is a bitch.
You're a bitch.
Tiana will resist the urge for now.
Okay. As
Just a
Bro,
slight amount.
what you knew about stuff?
as you guys, one of you wakes in the morning. One of you is already up. As you wake up in the morning, you meet back up with Tiana. She looks
Oh my God.
haggard.
All right, we're gonna get you some meds. We're gonna get you like some melatonin.
Maybe that will work.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is the longest I've been awake for years. Okay.
Keep it together. You got this.
No, I got this. Okay.
Can you do this?
No, I can do this. It's going to be great. No, I got this.
Okay.
I got this. Don't worry.
Alright,
Don't
yeah.
worry. You're worrying too much.
I walk into the precinct.
Yeah.
Sonny!
Sonny!
Followed by
They're just waiting for you.
Yeah.
One's waiting behind the door as you open it.
As like you actually like Tiana just you sit down like head in your hands, just like recovering from 2 nights of
The
terrible
loud
sleep.
noises with all the
Yeah. But the glass. It's right
Don't let
here.
Trini have what they want. Resist.
Oh,
But the
I
glass.
don't. See, the thing is, if I ask for the glass, somebody knows I have the glass. If I wait for something else to happen,
What?
then there's if another occurrence of this happens, there's glass there to be taken.
Okay, Sonny's gonna know you get it.
Don't worry about it.
What in the fuck?
Butterscotch.
Not if she gets to it before I do.
Yeah. Because we're just
Is he
assuming
gonna
glass.
break something?
Yeah, but I'm just
He's stepping, big steppies across everything.
wrong.
Anyways,
I tip a tinfoil up there, but then I hope freak out and like.
Yeah, that might
then
actually break
everything would
something.
break. Anyways, also tinfoil didn't work with the black cat, so I don't know.
It worked pretty well.
No, it did not.
On the top of the fridge?
Yeah, never worked.
Really? I saw your pets freak out all the time doing it. Really?
Yeah, but it never stopped them from going up there.
That's true.
They just would go up there and freak out.
Yeah, that is true, that is true.
The point was to get them to stop going up there. Anyways,
Yeah, they keep going up, but they jump right off.
yeah. Anyways, as you guys wake up and start your shift, as you guys get started, you guys come across a few more instances, very minor instances, but another car, this time a portion of a building, not even the full building, just like a room, really.
I keep collecting shards.
Yeah. And then you find like literally just a bike that is completely rusted. Yeah, that's all you guys find today.
Okay.
Does Diana happen to find any before I do?
No, I got it. I got it. We're gonna. It's gonna be.
What's up?
I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go ask for all of them at night.
Nice.
All of them?
Yeah, maybe they go together. It's a puzzle.
Are you gonna do what we can?
No, fuck you.
Oh my god. Okay. As at the end of Tuesday, you guys return to the precinct. At the end of Tuesday's shift, you guys return to the precinct with all of the 3 new pieces of glass. The first one you found is still the largest one. Yeah, as you guys turn them in and go get dinner, discuss what the fuck is happening. Nothing major like the incident yesterday. That had a couple injuries, but no deaths. Nothing important.
What would Jet say? Jet would think that this is aliens who landed in like the Aztec Empire,
Or probably an act of
hundreds
God.
of years ago.
Does Jet
I know.
believe in God? I don't
And
actually
it's-
have that answer. I
I
don't
have
know.
no idea. Probably,
Probably.
or he thinks God's an alien. Probably that's it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's probably the case actually though.
Yeah.
Like actually, probably good odds of that.
It's stupid cat.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the shards are a clue. I don't know.
No, they for sure are. They for sure are. Yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna probably start piecing them together.
Yeah,
See if they're like a whole unified thing. I
I
don't
was
know.
thinking about that. Maybe see if they can be cobbled together into something bigger. I don't know. Like my first inclination is maybe. I don't know. This has absolutely no basis, truly and honestly. But sharp glass makes me think sword. Maybe a part of the sword or something. But like literally no reason to think that. It just sounds cool.
That sounds sick, but like
Probably.
they didn't make. I've been doing research over the last few days. They didn't make swords out of the stuff. They would make they put like shards of obsidian into pieces of wood.
Yeah.
And affix it in it, and that's how they would create weapons with it. Because it's just so brittle. But I mean, this stuff is not brittle. This stuff's tough.
No, it is. Yeah. I think honestly, I might just go start trying to piece it together. I'll get some gloves to see if to get some cut resistant gloves, and start
All right, yeah.
seeing if anything. Yeah.
Hey, I'm beat. I'm just gonna go to sleep tonight. You take care of that though.
Yeah. I'm going to just go take.
Tell me in the morning
Alright.
what you think. Like what you get to.
Hopefully I'll be able to get some sleep. If I ever get the urge, I'm going to go and try, but we'll see. So.
Yep. Hey, I hand you like a thing of melatonin.
Yes, thank you. I will
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. Thank you. Tano will request all of the shards and take them back to the hotel room.
Yeah, after you leave Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I sleep early today.
Yeah, and like take melatonin and is going to try to sleep whenever she gets the urge, but is otherwise going to play with the shards.
Play with the shards.
Try to get like heavy cut resistant gloves. Probably not enough to make it perfect.
Yeah.
But get like tweezers for the small pieces, so she's not as likely to touch them with her straight hands.
Yeah. As you get some kind of material in your hands to avoid cutting yourself, as you start looking at the shards, and they do not particularly click together by any means. They don't form like a perfect like rectangular pane. but some of the edges do match up. As you start doing that, and as you're doing that, as you're touching them, you get kind of lightheaded, as you almost like feel like you're sitting on the ground, but you feel like you're about to fall over and pass out. As your eyes roll in the back of your head, as your vision is replaced by darkness, and then once again replaced by Mexico City, at least a portion of it, as it morphs back. No, it's not going back in time, it's aging. It's Mexico City. The buildings aren't being developed, they're just aging. It's just becoming something new. As you're following this in your mind, the entirety of Mexico City is destroyed. You're not sure in how much time. You're not sure if you're actually seeing time pass over these decades or if it's what's been happening to these very acute pieces. But you zoom in and focus on the lake of Texcoco, where 2 islands sit and Aztec ruins sit. As you do so, you see a group of people covered in these maroon, not coats, but cloaks. They look like, for lack of a better term, cultists. They stand in a circle on their knees, chanting. There is one cultist in the center who stands and has somebody not in a cloak on their knees in front of them. She has a hand on one of their shoulders, a red shard in her hand, as she's chanting, as the vision like circles and spirals around this visage, whatever is happening. Something that has happened, or more possibly something that will happen. As she's doing this chanting, it focuses in on her, and as it does so, you can see the same face of that woman who said the capital of the Aztec Empire to you in the alleyway. That same person. As it again spirals towards the person who's on their knees. It is a person, just a normal person. They are dressed in modern day clothing as they are scared. And you watch as it focuses on their face. You watch as their face literally ages before your eyes. As they go from a young adult to middle age, to old, to decrepit, to dead, to skeletal, to dust. As it zooms out and underneath her hand is just dust. As you...
Okay. Yeah, what time is it?
With your time sense, it's probably about 3 a.m.
Okay, so does it seem like I was out for a while?
Yeah, you feel rested now.
Oh, okay, really good. Okay. I'm gonna try to sleep still.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah.
You hear music playing from Kane's room.
Crazy that.
This fucking mystery is stressing him out so much. He also woke up in the night and he's just trying to like, what's on the local radio station? It's just like going through it. He's kind of vibing when he's like, damn, this kind of fucks actually. Like this rocks.
Okay. End the recording. All right, and that is the session. We'll pick up top of next session.
Woo! Woo!